Hello. How is everybody doing? Hey, Courtney. If you want to come up, you can. I really don't have any topics. I'm just really going live for conversation and inspiration. I was doing a little work tonight and I said, you know what? I want to go live and just talk to the people, see what's going on with everybody today. So, hey, is that VG? I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Hello and welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Regina B. How you doing? I didn't know who was all awake or what's going on with everybody, but I had finished cooking a little bit earlier, and I was like, you know what? I just want to have a little chat tonight and get a little inspiration. I'm working on some things for the channel, and I thought I'd, talk to everybody. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link. If you want to come up, that's fine, and we could just chat about whatever. Um, just to let you know, we all grown people, but please respect the channel because I'm trying to get monetized. That's all I ask. And we could just chit chat for a little bit. So here's the link. Whoever wants to come up. Um, I've been around the YouTube streets today. It's been some funny commentary. I was on Kel Rail a little bit earlier, and I've been laughing at her. It was, a lot of people, and then I was listening to that heartfelt information from Aunt Debbie. So a lot of you all I've been seeing on the YouTube streets tonight, and a little bit earlier. So I just felt like going live. So hello, Kim. Welcome. Welcome, welcome everybody in the chat. So anybody who want to go up, the link is there and you can go ahead and come up. Like I said, I really don't have any real topics. I might pull some things up to discuss, but I'm not really like trying to do anything formal. I just wanted to have a conversation since I'm up. Hey, Courtney, how you doing tonight? You can unmute. You have to unmute.
I'm sorry about that. I had tried to pause the other video and then I end up clicking this one down. My bad.
Oh
But
no, you good, you good, you
I'm
good.
sorry
Like I
about that.
said, it's not formal. We just chilling. It's nighttime. I don't have no.
So
See, my
what?
daughter's not here, so
Mhm.
I got a little freedom tonight.
So what's going on in these YouTube streets? I haven't been able to be on really today.
Well, the usual. They've been talking about the usual Diddy stuff. They talked about Miss Wallace says she'll smack Diddy. I was cracking up like a
Oh
mama.
yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
I thought that was funny. That would be interesting. Maybe that's what he need is a real mama to shake him into.
Oh, Jamaica mama at
Into
that.
okay, seriously, right. So we I just been just watching little things and I don't know if you know about the Shirley Strawberry stuff and Ernesto,
A little
but
bit. I haven't since he got that bond and he didn't get out, I haven't really followed since then.
oh girl, well you've been missing a lot because I'm all into that.
What's going
So
on?
yesterday he went to court with his co-defendant Erica King. And let me tell you, if anybody in the chat that don't know about this story, please go over to Real Talk Bougie, Pam Esquire. She got the Law Intellects channel. When I tell you, it's a gift that just keeps on giving. And I can't forget this one, phone calls from prison, because she really is the reason why we so invested because we listening to all these phone calls and it's just unreal. So yesterday they went to court. He was only there for like 5 minutes, so it was really short. It wasn't that major, but throughout this whole story, we've been hearing about this Erica King person, but we
Mhm.
never saw her before. When I tell you, we was not ready. Pam is the
Really?
GOAT. Pam stayed in the courtroom to see what was happening to her. Now, remember, just to catch y'all up, Ernesto, they charging him with RICO right now. He got bigamy charges. He got trafficking charges. He got conspiracy
Bigamy.
to
So he's
commit
married to
fraud.
another woman outside of Shirley?
He was already married when he married Shirley.
Lord.
He was already married. Come to find out, he done had 5 wives and only 3 divorces. Now well, 2, yeah. So you tell me, this is crazy. And then Erica King, she's the one. I call her the chameleon. He called her the queen of the South. I call her a chameleon because she just take on whatever persona she wants, and she's bold with it. So she has even got on a Zoom hearing with Nesto. Hey, Sandra. She got on this is very impromptu. We just talking. So if you want to come up, the link is in the chat. I need to pin it. I got to learn how to pin these comments. I'm still working on this stuff. But she got on Zoom acting like she was his lawyer, right? And then she accidentally went out of her Zoom, came back in with her real name. So that's how she got caught up. Yes.
You
She was
can't make this
pretending to
stuff
be.
up.
You can't make it up. She got a real estate thing on Zillow, like she's selling houses. She had a car company where she was leasing cars to people. Like, you cannot make this stuff up. This stuff is crazy. And then him, he had this 24-hour barbershop thing that, seemingly be a front for other activities. And then he's married to Shirley Strawberry, so he got a little notoriety from that. So, he's going around town doing his thing, but he's frauding people all in between. Bought Shirley a G-Wagon with somebody else's money. He talked a woman into giving him her title to her car. You can't make this stuff up. Like, it's so much to this story. I cannot even begin to
And
catch
Steve
everybody
Harvey
up.
introduced them, right?
Well, that is still one of those things that we really don't know. Some people saying yeah, some people saying no. I don't really know. But he did walk Shirley down the aisle, at the wedding. So he was okay with it. And remember, I don't know if you know about when he proposed to her, Steve was all involved in that. And they did it over the air when he proposed. It's crazy. You can't make it up. So, long story short, the phone calls is important because before I think it was August when Shirley came on air and was apologizing to Steve. I don't know if you remember that. She apologized for, basically talking about him on a phone call that she didn't know that was going to get released. Okay, so she trying to clear that up. But then phone calls from prison was able to go back and get calls from before they knew we could hear the phone calls. When I tell you, like I said, it's the gift that just keeps on giving. You can't make it up. So getting back to yesterday, the chameleon, Erica King, is up in the courtroom and she's supposed to be meeting her new attorney because she's out on bond. He can't get out, but she's been out. She's been out for like 14 months. She done wrote a whole letter to the judge, and then come to find out she had people vouching for her that might be deceased.
What?
So, like, you can't make this up. Hello, Liz. Hello, Miranda Smith. Hello, Brenda Wallace. Yes. This lady is slicker than slick, okay?
So where's the girlfriend?
The girlfriend trying to get him out. So what she trying to do, she act like she a paralegal. That's what she started off being, but we realized from listening to the phone calls, she has as much legal sense as I do. She don't have any. She may have ran copies at a law firm, but she has not done law. She has not done anything with law. So she needs to stop. So she's telling him all this stuff about his case, trying to help him build alibis. You cannot, you just got to go back and listen to when I tell you I cannot stop listening, it's one of those things where you like, I need to get away from this because this is so crazy, but you can't stop. You really cannot stop. It's crazy. So yesterday, Pam, which is the Lord, she's an official. She's really an attorney. She really has practice, and she's in Michigan. And she went to the courthouse yesterday in Georgia, and she waited around, and she was able to talk to Erica King and do a brief interview. When I tell you this lady slicker than slick, she pled guilty, and she may be getting 5 years probation. 5 years time served.
She's already in jail?
No, she out of jail. She been out of jail.
Oh, okay.
She wrote a letter to the judge saying she got beat up. She got some medical condition. So the jail was horrible. The conditions was horrible, and she made bond and was able to go home. So she been home. But she just slick with it. She slick with it. Hello, Soul T. That's me. Hello, Aunt Debbie. If anybody want to come up, I'll put the link in the chat. I just felt like talking tonight. I've been working on some things for the channel, and I just felt like talking. So anybody want to come up, it's cool. But yeah, it's crazy. So she talks to Pam yesterday, but she's still trying to act like she don't really know what's going on. She's slick. She is slick. So this is going to be interesting to see if she can even live up to her end of the bargain, because they gave her stipulations and everything to her plea deal.
Mm-hmm. But and she's Nesso's co-defendant.
Yes. Do you know when they went in the house, this lady had notary stamps for people? Okay. It blows my mind every time I think about it. She had notary stamps. Yes. So I don't really talk about it on my channel, but it's just a funny story because it's like it's so unreal. It's like a real Tubi movie or something. And this supposedly girlfriend, because now she's saying she just his friend. She hate to see a black man get wrongfully convicted because she know him, right? She know that he couldn't possibly do these things.
She crazy. Like
but not only that, now it's a content creator is involved in the mess as well. And they tampering with witnesses, and you can't make this stuff up, I promise you. All of it's alleged. Let me put my banner up because I don't need no problem. But yeah. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. If anybody want to look the story up, go to Real Talk Bougie. I follow her. I follow Phone Calls from Prison, and what's the other one? Shay Investigates. She's pretty good because she go deep. They pull up information that you just won't be able to find. And then it's one other person. I'll think of it momentarily, but yeah, they all on that side of the sector. So this is interesting. It's just really interesting.
Very interesting. You're gonna have to bring some of it over here so we can get, so we can catch up.
I know I was trying to stay away from it at first, but I think I'm gonna have to go and talk about it because Brenda, you watch Pam? Yeah, Pam is the real one because she tell you the legal side of it. Because when somebody reading some legal documents, if you're not, if you don't understand that type of jargon, you don't know what they talking about, because they add all this stuff into it. So what Pam does, she break it down so that everybody can understand what's actually going on with the case. So that's why she's so helpful. And then, Real Talk Bougie, she got her own little commentary and funny stuff. And then you got phone calls from prison. She gets all the phone calls and put them out. And every time this little girlfriend of his, I don't even want to say her name on my channel right now, but she thinks she's slick. So she tried to talk crazy on Slack because she know the phone calls are being recorded. And when she talk crazy, phone calls from prison, drop a phone call to just smack her in the face. And it's hilarious. It is hilarious. So
I'm gonna have
yeah,
to
but
check it
that's
out.
that.
I'm definitely
It's
gonna have
just
to get
funny
on
to
the
me.
Nesto.
Yeah, the Nesto stuff. And then he got to go to trial, see, because he's already been charged with the RICO. So now we're
Mm-hmm.
waiting on him to go to trial. And so we got to, when he goes to trial, of course, there's going to be all the, victims and stuff that's going to come out. And he, at first with Shirley, I was so angry with her because I felt like no matter what, you don't take a man's side over your child. You know how that is. I
Right.
mean, you're a mother. I'm a mother.
Right.
I've been somebody's child. You
Right.
don't take a, and then that's a real tender spot to me because I had that experience where my
Right.
mom didn't really take my side over my stepdaddy. So, and that's a whole nother conversation. But so I can understand that. So listening to those calls where she was basically going up against her daughter, I was mad. That made me so mad. And I couldn't really have any sympathy for her because I was like, I don't care what's going on. Your daughter needs you first, you
Right.
know? So I'm on the fence of whether she really knew that he was for the streets
Mm-hmm.
fully, or maybe he was fooling her some and she didn't know everything about it. But some of those phone calls kind of make us think that she knew some stuff because she got a phone call for the jeweler about her ring. He had bought her a $20,000 ring.
Mm-hmm.
And she basically said, "Well, I just act like I didn't know what they were talking about," and this, and I was like, "What? What? Wait a
Mm-hmm.
minute. Because if somebody called my house telling me my husband bought me a $20,000 ring and the check might be somebody else's check, I'm asking questions,
Shirley said she didn't want to get her ring back.
basically.
She wanted to keep her
and,
ring.
and if they hadn't pulled her over coming from the beauty salon, girl, and this is another thing. So another content creator, sorry to say right now her channel is down, but she was making a whole dictionary of all of the words that he used with the meaning to him because he talks like the dude that was on Fat Albert that that's how it sounds sometimes with some of the safe stuff that he says. It's almost like, how did these women fall for him if he was talking like this? He talks like he's on the third grade, you know, on the third grade level.
Mm-hmm.
But so she was making a dictionary of everything that we've heard in the phone calls, and it is hilarious. So it's funny, it's fun too, but we know it's really serious because this man is wanted for. We don't even really know what all he's done. I mean, we won't know until the trial because he has so many aliases. His co-defendant has so many aliases. It's just too much.
So is he under, do you know if he is under is it under the Fonnie Willis in Georgia?
Yeah, he calls her Fanny, and he mad at Fanny because he feel like Oh yeah, she in the phone calls too. Oh yeah,
Fannie,
he talks about her in the
he
phone
called her
calls.
Fannie.
He called her Fanny, and
Fannie
he's mad
not playing with
because
nobody. Fannie got Young Thug, him, and
okay,
Trump under the RICO.
and I like her. I like her. I like her hustle. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what nobody say. I like how she came up on that stand and let them know what it really is. Cause you're not finna take my job. When I got appointed to this job and I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, don't worry about who I'm sleeping with. She did kind of
Mm-hmm.
she put it down. She put it down.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, let me see what they said in the comments. Um, I guess they just responded. Brenda said she watched Pam too. She said I was too. Then Brenda said She talked about her daughter with him. Yes, that's when I was so mad. I was mad. I didn't like that at all. Then she said, Shirley just wanted a man. Yes. He did that one lady wrong. Yes. It's so much to this story. Like, I can't even begin to even. I would have to start from the beginning and make it a series because it's too much to it. I'm just giving you a very surface explanation because it's so much to this case. It's ridiculous. Um, so that's me. Soul T, that's me, says being desperate and want any kind of man. Yes. Then Brenda Wallace says he hates her. You talking about Sheridan, the daughter? Because he does. He blames her for everything. The reason why he's in jail and everything, which makes me very
Whose daughter?
suspicious. Shirley Strawberry.
He blames her daughter for him being in prison?
Shirley Strawberry daughter. He blames her for him being in prison. However,
not the crimes he committed, but he blames the daughter.
He blames the daughter, and he talked bad about the daughter with the side chick. And Shirley was talking bad with him about her own daughter, which ticked me off because then I was like, what kind of mother are you? But I think it's more to that conversation, in my opinion, being that I had a bad stepfather and I know what they do. I really think that some things are going to come out later, about his relationship. Either he tried her or he did something, because the hate he has for her, the way he don't even talk about, because he's also charged with SA and rape. Oh yeah, it's a lie. Child porn, P. I'm gonna say P. Sorry, I need to get monetized. Child P. He charged for that. So you got all this stuff on you. You have all these different victims, but you hate her daughter, and you saying she's the reason why you in jail. He needs to stop. He got to stop because that's not true. Let me see. Soul T, that's me, says her mother blames her too. Yes, she did. Hey, Miss Main event. I have a horrible stepfather too, girl. We gonna get on that one day. We talked about daddies the other day, but we're gonna have to have a whole nother live so we can talk about these stepdaddies that mamas sometimes let in and love them just a little bit too much. Brenda says she went to the police. Yes, Sheridan did. Sheridan went to the police because he lived in a house and had her name on the lease along with her kids, but she didn't live there.
Oh, so the daughter turned him in.
No. So they have been already. It's so much. Like I said, it's a whole lot to this. How they end up even going after him. He's had reports that he's done things to people over the years, right? He got out of jail sometime in the mid 2000s. He served time for armed robbery and some other charges. I can't even remember. So he went to jail for like 10 years. He get out. He's still doing, he on his hustle game. So people were upset with him and going to the police. There's Facebook posts of people talking about what he done to them. And nobody believed it, I guess. I don't know. And matter of fact, did you ever used to watch Married to Medicine, or you watched them?
I watched them like before Mariah left.
Okay, I don't know if Mariah was there at this time, but they actually had a scene in his barbershop where all the husbands went to his barbershop. And it was girls in there doing splits and stuff in front of them. And I was thinking, this is weird. If they're supposed to be getting a haircut, what is this really about?
Right.
Now we're finding out what it was really about. They said he had air mattresses down in the basement where people were sleeping. Girl, it's a lot. I like, I could. We just have to one day dig deep into it, and I'm just gonna have to pull some stuff together so that I can really have a discussion. But I've been following the case since about September and November, and it's been so many twists and turns, so many things that we've found out about the whole situation. It's just an unreal. And when I tell you he was scamming people, he scammed so many people, and then he had all these young girls working for him. It's a lot. It's just a lot. Just put it like that. It's a lot. Some of it I can't even get into because it's too much. But yeah. So one day I'm just gonna have to go on and do a live on it. I've been
Yes, you're gonna have to deep
contemplating
dive
for a
into it to
while.
catch me up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to because it's a lot. I'll send you some of the different videos too, so you can see because it's a lot. When I tell you, they got his court paper documents. They got they showing the hearings that he's been a part of. Yeah, Brenda Wallace said it too. It's a lot. Um, let me see. Soul T, that's me, says maybe she saw right through him from day one. That's why he hates her. Well, no, because she was a part of their wedding, and she was on Facebook, not Facebook, but on his Instagram with him, doing some things with him. So at some point in time, they might have had a okay relationship, maybe like at the beginning. But what I'm thinking is just like every other, I would call predator, they always nice at the beginning and then it changed, you know? So either she fought him, either she told somebody, something happened because the way he talks about her with so much hate, he blames her for everything, and it's not even possible that she did anything to cause this problem. The only thing she talked to the that we know of, just put like this, because we don't know. It's still some gaps in the story. What we know of is she went down to the police station when she found out that her name was on that lease to clear her name, because that's her name, her credit, you
Right.
know. So yeah, she did do that. And I'm gonna tell you why I think more happened to her that a lot of people haven't said, because of course you don't want to really speculate, but like I said, I'm a survivor. I went through it with my stepdaddy, so I know how these stepfathers can be. And what I found interesting was on one of the phone calls with Shirley, she told him that she went down to the police station and she told her not to go. Okay. Now, this your daughter that's on some fraudulent paperwork, but you telling her not to go talk to the police. That was weird to me. But then on top of that, when Shirley said that, he said, that's why I got these other charges. Guess what those other charges was?
What were they?
The child P charges and the SA charges. Why would you think Shirley's daughter is the reason why you got those charges if you never tried her or never did nothing to her?
Right.
That's why I feel like that. I've
Yeah.
never got to say this on anybody's channel, so I might as well say it on mine. Yeah, that's why I feel like it's more to that story. And I would not be surprised that allegedly it's a lot more to the story because I'm also, I'm just like you. I go down the rabbit hole. I love to research, investigate, and I'm listening to everybody's channel, getting the scoop from everybody from different ways because I'm thinking every time I'm listening to it. And another thing I found it was a problem. One of the content creators shared a video of Shirley having this interview. The lady asked her on the interview, is there something that you kept a secret that you never told? Do you know what she said?
What she say?
She said she didn't tell nobody she had a grandchild for a whole year.
Why
Isn't
she
that
have
weird?
that?
That's what I want to know. And then hearing what kind of man this is, my mind started working right immediately when I heard that. And because, like I said, I've been through some things, so my first thoughts was allegedly, is that his child? That first child? Because they said she got two baby daddies. Another phone call, he said, if I was so bad, she wouldn't have let me be around her kids. I was the first man her child saw. Where was the daddy at? In the hospital. What you mean you the first man the child saw? I'm
Mm.
just a little suspicious of that. Allegedly, I can't say what it really is because I don't know. But that's where my mind went when I'm hearing those type of things. Like it's more to this story that we about to find out. It's some more to this story. Hello, Tyler Timon, Gma. Hello, welcome. We just chatting. Anybody want to come up? I think you can still see the link. If not, I'll put it in again. If you just want to listen to me and Courtney just talking, it's cool too. But I'm very informal tonight, so I just wanted to just talk and really didn't have anything planned. I'm trying to get my channel going, so I know one thing that's important. We got to be in the algorithm, and I wasn't really used to coming on. Yeah, I'm not used to coming on every day. I'm trying to work myself up. So I was like, you know what? I need to start jumping on some lives and just trying to have some conversation. But okay, enough of that. What's going on, Courtney? What you thinking about today?
I have nothing going on. Same thing, trying to stay in the algorithm, trying to think of what I'm gonna talk about tomorrow. Probably do the same thing, something informal. But nothing really has gone on today as far as in the news, except for Trump. And that's if you're into politics, but nothing's going on.
Yeah, not really, but I just think it's weird that he's able to still run and you just got
a felon can't. A felon, if you're a felon, you can't vote, but a felon can be a president. That's insane.
It's blowing my mind, but that's the world we live in. So that's what it is, you know. That's just what it is. Oh, so T said, oh shoot, wait, what? Yeah, so T, that's me. I don't know. But that's where my mind went. It's more to this story than we even know with him and her daughter, because he made the statement he was the first man to see her child, to see her grandkids. And Shirley did not tell anyone for a whole year that she had a grandbaby. You tell me, all of it is alleged. I have no idea. I don't know. Brenda said, well, he wasn't allowed to go around the grandchild either. Now, I'm talking about at the beginning. He just said this on one of the phone calls that he was the one. If he was so bad, why was it that he was the first person to see the grandchild born? That was suspicious to me. It really was, Brenda. I don't know. Hey, Aunt Debbie.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing tonight?
Hey, Aunt Debbie.
I just want to ask a question.
Yes,
you mean to tell me they say Trump got 34 counts going to jail and he still can run for president?
He still can run for president, Aunt Debbie.
That's what they say. And they
making this up as they go along now. Anybody else won't be able to get a dog catching job, but he can run for president. See, it's too much. That's what we're talking about.
It's crazy. It is crazy. And guess what? It's gonna be a lot of people voting for him. So we'll see. It's crazy. This is crazy.
They're gonna have to change some rules for felons if he make it as president, because ain't no way.
Right, they already done changed, because if you a felon, you ain't supposed to be able to run for no office. That's why I said you really can't hardly vote. And
you can't vote as a felon. So ain't no way that's just crazy that he could still run for president with 34 felonies.
Right. I mean, they changing the rules because it usually be like that. Like I said, you get out of jail, you can't even get a dog catching job, but he could run for president. Make it make sense. I don't understand it. And that's why I came to ask. I said, I know I ain't just heard that.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. He ain't even a first offender. There's 34 felonies. Yep.
This must be a new rule don't nobody know about but them. I never heard of that.
And they saying that they're gonna when they give him his sentence, it's probably gonna be at the same time that they're gonna give him as the nominee for the Republican Party.
So what you mean to tell me he gonna go from the prison to the White House?
Well, I don't think he's going to
He
prison.
might pardon himself. He get the presidency. He might get himself a pardon.
Man, this is crazy. This don't make sense. What is this world coming to? I ain't never heard that in my life.
Crazy. America is just, I don't know what to say. I
see why people leaving here, America, going to other countries to live. It's been one rule for 100 years now. Now all of a sudden it done changed. Don't nobody know about it but Trump. And what we got working this thing with him.
But my thing is, and I don't like to even really have, because everybody had their feelings. So I'm going to say this. When I saw them people climbing the wall, grown people climbing the concrete wall, and these people were scared for their lives because they didn't know what was going to happen. And then after it was over, everybody went back to normal. Like they didn't just go through that. I said, oh, yeah, nothing's changing. It's not going to change. This is the way of the world.
Y'all let the come up and tear stuff up, steal stuff, break in, and y'all did nothing.
Right. And what that man Biden, the president, what is he saying? Do he ever talk? They don't show him no more. I know he kind of old, and he might.
And if you so funny. But you telling the whole truth because he might fall asleep or anything.
Yeah, I know he can't. He don't need to be president. He's too old, needs to be in a nurse home. But he the president. Don't he supposed to enforce some rules or say something to the people? When is he gonna talk to us? Where is he at?
They didn't. Kamala, him and Kamala went live, but Kamala was talking. He was just kind of standing there. When the verdict
is he hiding with that man wife, old Prince William, whoever he is over there in England? Can't nobody find his wife. Is that what's going on with the president?
Hey, might be because I don't understand that either. That is the crazy situation too. What is going on with those people over there?
I'm not understanding none of this.
What y'all talking about?
So
Kate is missing.
Oh,
yes, she's missing.
Well, Katie came out. She got cancer.
They said that wasn't her. They keep saying it's like they doing.
What?
Yes, they say no, that's a lie. They think she over somewhere in a hospital or she's about to die. I don't know.
Y'all talking about the cancer announcement she made? They saying that's fake.
They said it wasn't real.
That wasn't real.
What?
Now she got her somewhere. They say that he got her somewhere where she can't be seen. I don't know if he done put in one of those queen prisons or whatever they do. I don't know what she is, but Biden acting like her. He might as well be over there with her, and he talking, standing around there saying nothing. What the heck?
It's Kate in a dungeon somewhere.
You can't even make this stuff up. Because remember they was playing like she was going with him to pick up the kids and stuff. They said that was a body double.
That was in the somebody car. Else. Right, that's somebody else. And Biden, I don't know, they say he fell. Where's that man at? I might have to go to the White House and ask some questions because this here ain't making no sense right here.
If you find out, Debbie, come back. Debbie, come back and tell everybody what's going on. You gotta go find out.
This thing probably gonna put me in jail. I go up there asking questions and cussing and going on. Y'all need to tell the people something.
Something for real. Because everybody want to know. We don't know anything. We don't know nothing.
We don't know. I'm telling you, I don't know what the vote is, or do I want to vote? How can this man go from prison to the White House? And no. And people that's got records can't even hardly get jobs. He got 34 counts and he can be president.
You know what I just thought about Debbie? They probably gonna give him an ankle monitor and let him go on and serve.
I don't even think they'll do that much.
They might as well pat him on the back and send him on to the White House. That's what they're gonna do. Now, if that was one of us, we'd be under the jail. We wouldn't
Well, I
be
don't
able to
know.
34 counts, all guilty under the jail.
Well, I
under
don't
the
know
jail
because
now.
I'm telling y'all, this lady, Erica King, who whipped Ernesto, she just got time suspended. She took a guilty plea and they're going to give her 5 years suspended time where she don't even got to go to jail. And
But
she done defrauded, had aliases. She done worked as a accountant, a lawyer, a realtor, but she don't really do none of that. For
they'll
real.
come back and get her up on something else. I'm telling you
No,
now.
she ain't gonna
You
change. She's not gonna change.
we can't even, if that was us, we wouldn't even get no baloney. Now he going over there, he gonna stay and he go back to the White House and order us around and run the country.
And he got
Yeah.
34 felonies.
Right. And I can't get a
Yeah.
gallon of milk for free.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
See, this ain't fair. This ain't right now. See, this ain't right now. This ain't
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. So
And they
that's
wonder
why I'm
why people
saying,
fuck.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Now
baby.
but you know, we better not go up to the White House and do what they did and climb no concrete walls, because they gonna just start having a firing squad. It is not gonna be no we'll pick you up later. Everybody will be gone. So it's all crazy, but it is the way of the world, you know. Bible prophecy is talks about it, but I ain't gonna go too deep on that because I just, you know, I'm having fun and I, you know, it's a whole lot I can say about it, but I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there.
Have
'Cause it's
y'all ever
crazy.
been to the White House like when you were 8th grade? You know how they take you on the 8th grade trip to
Mhm.
Washington? When we
Mm-mm.
went, when I was in 8th grade, we went, them folks was all over us. You know how they take you around the White House and you go through them ropes? They had all kind of folks following us. You was in and out so quick. I don't even remember seeing no room other than the gold room. It was out the door.
I have never been, and I think my daughter's school was gonna go one year, and the trip got canceled, so I didn't get to go. So, yeah, I'm
She ain't
curious
missed
of how it
nothing.
would be. Yeah,
You ain't missed nothing. We went because of the Constitution and all that. Girl, they took us in and out that place so fast. All you could see when you looked at the gold, like a man was ushering you out of there. You know, to see the gold room, you think it's some gold, you know, like a gold room. Man, they put you out of
right.
there so quick you couldn't even see what, if it was paint or what. I said, heck no.
I've never been to the White House.
And the red room, they don't let you in there now. That was off limits the day we was with. Don't touch nothing, don't look at nothing. Well, how you supposed to see? Damn.
That's not right, Debbie.
I don't know what you're supposed to do on Debbie. I gotta show y'all this. I'm gonna pull this up because I don't know if y'all saw this on Instagram, but it's crazy. It's 3 parts to it, so I gotta pull the whole thing up. But it's been some crazy stuff happening. It's really been some crazy stuff happening. Let me see. Let me see. I'm still learning how to work this stuff, so y'all bear with me. But I'm gonna share my screen. Hold on 1 second. I want to see what y'all think about this. Can y'all see it? Okay, wait a minute. I gotta push share. I forgot. Sorry. Okay. Did y'all see this before?
I saw it yesterday.
Oh, that little girl, yeah.
And don't. Oh my God, bro. I didn't take shit. Oh my God, bro. Where's the glasses at? Y'all got me messed up in my soul, bro. Calm down. I'll be the glasses at. Just try to figure it out. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Right now, but just because you were visiting, yeah, that's my opinion. I didn't steal shit, yo. That's crazy, yo. Yo, really got my mother in handcuffs right now. Wait, no, me or her? Whoa, whoa. Can I get her phone? Can I get her phone? I'm gonna kill somebody, bro.
What do y'all think about that? Like,
that little
that
girl
is
too grown.
crazy. That's what I was thinking. Now, that's really what I'm thinking. Like,
That's that.
what
She
y'all?
grown.
I
Had
mean,
her
she
hand
couldn't
on her
be.
hip.
And she talking to, she wasn't even scared. Like, she talking to the police like she done this before. This is not even like anything new in her life. What y'all think about this?
She done been
I
through a
didn't see
lot.
anybody
I'm telling
talking
you.
about it, so that's why I brought it up.
That little girl too grown. Didn't you see her walk out there with her hand on her hip?
Yes.
See, when we was kids, you couldn't put your hand on your hip. That'll get you knocked on the ground. Soon as your mama see your
Yes.
hand on your hip, she gonna knock fire from you. That's the way. That's the time I grew up here. You know, maybe things might be different now. You know, but we couldn't do that, especially all that hollering and talking like that. You better sit down and shut up and be quiet when grown folks
Yes.
talking.
That's
I don't
serious.
know
Ho-
that.
Hold on
I'm
one second, Debbie. Hello, Soul Star Music Lover. Hello and welcome. We just in here chatting it up, not talking about anything in particular, just sharing. Anybody want to hit the link, you can to come up. Okay, go ahead, Debbie. My fault. I'm sorry.
Well, you know, when we was kids, you couldn't run your mouth like that. You know, you be done got hit in it. You know, mamas when grown folks talking, kids get out the room and be quiet. Better go somewhere and play. They catch you listening, you're gonna be in a world of trouble. You know, kids different
Yes.
nowadays though. You know, they cuss. You see how she was talking and hollering and going on at them grown folks. No, she should have been doing that. She too grown. She done been through a whole lot. She done
Yeah,
seen
that's
too
what I was
much.
thinking.
She done seen too much. You know, I don't know what kind of home her mama providing, but she done seen too much.
I
And
thought the
when
same
kids see too
thing.
much, they get grown too fast. She need to be a little girl out playing hopscotch, jumping rope. She's not doing that. Mm-mm.
yeah,
And
she.
it's
I'm
sad.
traumatized looking
Yeah.
at it.
What'd you say?
I'm traumatized looking at it. She done traumatized
Wouldn't
me. The little girl traumatized me.
Because she was like really about it. Like she was almost gonna fight the police. She was really serious. Like I had never seen anything like it. Shocked me. I watched it yesterday. I was like,
How
what is
old is
really
she?
going on?
Did they
It
ever say
doesn't
how old she was?
say. They didn't say.
Oh.
The police was shocked too. You see how that man was looking?
Right. And see, I saw it on Chronicle Speaks YouTube yesterday. And then let's see, today that the one I just showed, it was from Side Chick Award Instagram. But yeah, that was just really, really crazy.
I
That
seen that
was really
clip though on
crazy.
Chit Chat channel. I seen that clip on Chit Chat channel. They was talking about it. And I said, then that little girl too grown. That's, you know, it's not good for
Yes, because
kids to be grown like that. They grow up too fast.
and basically she seemed like her and the mama was more like friends than mother and daughter, because the mother wasn't really correcting her as she should have been doing, just out of respect, not even really just whether she really stole the glass or not. I don't know if she stole it or not, but I think on the one Chronicle Speaks had, it actually played the police thing, and it was saying a totally different description of the person who stole the glasses, but I don't know. That was just a weird situation. Hello, Just Angel. How you doing tonight?
Hey fam, I saw y'all on here and just wanted to, actually it was perfect that y'all are on here because I've had a really heavy day.
Oh,
Oh
really?
goodness, what's wrong?
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Catch your breath, baby. Catch your breath.
Yes.
I'm gonna type it in the chat,
Okay.
but I'm gonna take a break for a while
Okay.
to culminate everything. We laid a cousin to rest today.
I'm sorry to hear that,
Sorry to
Jay.
hear that.
Yes,
I'm
I'm
so
sorry to hear that.
sorry.
Condolences
It,
to you
it's
and
a
your
I'm
lot.
sending you a lot of love,
Yes.
you know.
Yes.
I've been
Hugs
under a
and
lot of attack lately. Ooh, stuff going on in my home, stuff going on, like I said, these toxic YouTube streets,
yes.
but more importantly in my personal life, let's see, I was going to my cousin's funeral, ended up in urgent care with my boo,
Oh no.
and then just in with the weight of already starting a business, um, I'm just I'm gonna retreat.
Hmm.
Well, let me just say this, Just Angel. Sometimes that's what we have to do.
No
Last
doubt.
year, when it got a little toxic in the YouTube streets, I unsubscribed to a whole lot of content creators and I got off for a while because your mental health is more important than anything else. And you cannot serve anyone with a almost empty cup,
Right.
because when you don't get poured back into it, you're gonna break. So you have to do what you have to do for yourself, and take care of you. Also, I feel bad that you lost a loved one, because that is painful. Mostly all of us has gone through that, and it's no joke. I don't care who the person is. If you love them, you're gonna feel it, and you have to grieve that relationship, because
Absolutely.
it's just difficult. So I'm glad we were able to be here today for you. I'm glad you did come in. Thank you for thinking of us enough to come on the platform and at least sit with us, even if you don't say anything. Just We're gonna try to make it fun for you, because I know, help you
Can I
with your
tell you just
feelings
what you
today.
and Courtney have done for me in the last couple of days has been tremendous.
Wow.
And I just wasn't prepared for today.
Wow.
I was not.
Just, we're
So,
always sending you love.
Yes.
I'm sending you a lot of positive energy. I hope that you always put yourself first. Anything that is hindering you, I ask, God to cover you, remove
thank you.
anything that is not of Him around you,
Amen. Amen. I receive
cover
all
you.
prayers.
Yes.
I
Yes.
receive
Just
all the positive energy.
love and positivity. Um, and always, like I said, take care of yourself. YouTube can be very toxic, but I'm so glad that I have aligned with people that
Right?
are out here just trying to uplift people. And I hope that my channel, as well as Love Seen Heard, and we already know that Aunt Debbie is helping
Uh-huh.
at Alcoholic Anonymous page. And
Yeah.
I just want people to just make sure that the spaces that you're entering are helpful to your mental health, and always take care of yourself first.
Debbie
Yes.
with that AA reading ain't no joke. Cause
It's not.
I
It's
I
not.
missed my little just for today bookmark.
Well, and also let me tell you this one thing that is my favorite saying that our wonderful Da Silva always say: "Don't go where you tolerate it, go where you celebrate." I
Girl,
love when she
the
says that,
whole
because that's
word.
real life. That's
And
it.
y'all
That's
have
real
made
life.
me feel so appreciated and celebrated. And so that's why I said these last couple of days alone have been, because I wasn't even, I kept thinking May 30th is his service. May 30th is his service, but I just been keeping myself uplifted with content creators like you all. Chit chat, the uplifting people. And but again, ending up at urgent care. I just had so much time to think about so many things today. Um, I lost glowing opportunity. I ain't gonna say I lost it. I take that back. It's actually put me in position for something else, but a connection that is still dear has at least been fractured.
Right.
And that right there, when you have nothing but good in your heart for somebody, and you get stabbed, not even stabbed, when you get gutted
Mm-hmm.
with everything else in life, you don't need somebody. I mean, you don't need anything that unnecessarily comes against you. And so, so love, seen, heard. I feel loved, seen, and heard. And I
Oh,
love
That's
kicking it with Courtney. And I love, I didn't even get to look in the chat to see who all was here because all I thought about was Friday at 10. If Courtney don't see me, I don't want her to be worried.
yeah. I've been putting up I
I,
just been putting up those comments so you can see them because everybody's showing you love and prayers
Oh,
and everything. So I wanted you to see that and through the chat that everybody's giving you all that. It's like a hug. We're doing an internet hug for you
love y'all so much.
because
It's
it's
called a
real
virtual hug.
serious. Yes,
A
ma'am.
virtual
That's what it is, I bet, Debbie.
We
And I'm
loving
tell
you,
you,
baby. We is loving on you, and you got to know.
yes.
Feel the energy. Take your time. Breathe.
Look,
Let
y'all
God
don't see the
comfort and
smile on my
comfort and
face
hold
right
you.
now. Y'all, I know my people.
We right here beside you.
I
All you
know my
got to do is
people.
feel the energy from God. Let Him
I
hold you
do.
and surround
I
you with
do.
love.
I do. Ooh, in the name of
Well, you know what's so interesting, just Angel?
uh-huh.
I was not thinking about coming on tonight because I usually do my book review every week. But this week, since me and Courtney did that live on Daddy's, I decided I was just going to do that next week. And I've been just, listening to everybody's channels and, commenting and supporting everybody that I love. So
Mhm.
then I was cooking and it hit me. You trying to build this channel, you need to go live. It's people
Girl,
up. It's people, somebody's up. Go live. So that's what I mean, it just hit me. So,
you
I really
followed
feel
your
honored.
inspiration.
Yeah, I feel honored that you came in and you felt safe enough to come in this space to share with us because that's the whole purpose of my channel.
Yeah.
It's enough messiness around here and it's enough going on YouTube where if you want to be, salacious, silly, whatever your thing is, but there still needs to be a space where people can come, feel comfortable, feel safe, and
Supported.
to be able to express themselves if they need to. And, I can honestly say, I just met Courtney. I feel like that. Me and Debbie,
Debbie's the
we've been
best.
rocking for a minute. She makes me laugh. But
Exactly.
when I saw her channel though, it helped me to see her in another way because of her
That's
what
right.
she's doing for people, even if you don't have that problem per se, we still need that knowledge because you
No
can
doubt.
implement that in different ways in your life. So I really appreciate her channel. And I remember her telling us she was going to start a channel. And I don't know if you remember her, Debbie. I was like, you need to do that. I don't have that problem, but I really was looking forward to you doing this channel and look at what you've done. I'm really proud of you, just watching your transition and you growing. It's amazing.
It is.
So, I really thank you. I thank you for coming up and I thank you for feeling like you can share this with us. And it's a few of us on here, but you never know just a little bit of time spending with others, how we can fill each other up,
It's the truth.
Mhm.
Like I said, I know my people. I know my tribe.
Right. I thank you for that DD stuff because me and you don't sat on a many of your panels, Patreon and YouTube. And no, we cut up. I don't know if,
Yes.
well, Courtney, you probably know. Just ain't, I don't know if you know. We cuts up. And I only started that channel to help somebody,
Yes.
And
and
that you are.
that's what we do in AA. We are God's servants. We are service workers, and that's what we're supposed to do. Get the word and help somebody that need it.
Ain't that it? But
Yeah.
I mean, that's our rent for living on this earth. Service.
Mhm. And just
Yes.
Angel, if
Thank
we
you
give you,
all.
I just give you some love.
Thank
Just
you.
love on you.
Yes.
Just let us love on you. And everybody that's here, Dee Dee, stop, are
Yes,
supposed
ma'am.
to be here tonight.
That's right.
Everything that has happened had to. Everything that must happen will.
Yes.
God is here. God is
God.
here.
We
Ooh,
appreciate
God
it.
is.
Because I really, I'm telling you, when I started, this is a channel that I've been working on for some years. Like I had the name for at least 3 years. I've had my Gmail account. I did have a website, but I let it go because I kept saying, well, I haven't done anything with it, so why am I paying the money? But I've been working on this and working on this because I wanted to share my stories that I've had to overcome in my life. And all I kept thinking about is when I was going through my hard times, what did I really want more than anything? And what I wanted more than anything is to feel loved, be seen, and heard.
Oh,
I've been through some dark times where I didn't think I was going to make it out. And sometimes it's strangers that are not really strangers because
okay.
when you know, you know what I'm saying? When you know, and when you
Good
feel
stars.
comfortable, they give you things in your life that your own people that's flesh and blood can't give you. And so that's how I felt when I got on YouTube. And I've been on a lot of social media platforms here and there, but I've been able to stay with Da Silva the longest because I felt her genuineness when she talks and her teaching. She's serious about that. She wants us as women to feel strong and powerful. So being able to hear her speak for months, it's been over 2 years because I took my first YouTube training 2 years ago with Da Silva. That's how long I've been going through this channel stuff. And then when all the crazy stuff started happening on YouTube, I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it. And I'll say no. But it's something that just keeps pulling me back. It keeps pulling at my
Right.
heartstrings. Like, you gotta do this. You gotta do this. So I want to say this to everybody in the chat, on the panel. Thank y'all because you really tonight giving me confirmation of this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Purpose.
And I promise that I am going to work hard at this channel because I have so many things I want to discuss and I've got so many things in store. So bear with me, hang on in there with us because I really did not think it was going to even be this good. You remember that night? I think Courtney was on there and Aunt Debbie. And I asked for 7 people.
Yeah,
I said,
and you got us.
7 people. All I wanted was 7 because I really couldn't think further than that. My thought was, if I just get 7 people, I'm going live.
I know that's right.
I'm for real. That's really how I was really thinking that. And my daughter's 12, and she's my biggest cheerleader besides my husband. My husband has been cheerleading for me. We've been married. It'll be 25 years coming up in September. And he always gets frustrated because I have these bright ideas. I want to do all this stuff. And then I get scared and I stop and I just let it go. So he's always like, are you going to do a live? Are you going to do this? And he's reminding me now to get on this YouTube thing. So that's encouraging. And then my daughter's like, the other night she called because she's at my sister-in-law's house right now. She said, Mama, what you doing? I said, well, I just got off a live. What? I missed it. That made me feel good. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
she has her own thoughts about being an entrepreneur and everything. So it's up to me to show her a positive way of being that I didn't receive. So I'm rambling a little bit, but I just want y'all to really understand why I'm doing this. And now tonight has really shown me I'm going in the right direction, because I was really, really paralyzing with fear. I could get on anybody's panel and I'm a cheerleader for everybody. But I got to learn to start cheering for myself. So the journey is just not my journey. It's all of our journey. And I hope that through my journey, through your journey, through Courtney's journey, Debbie, everybody in the chat, we can help each other keep growing and being the best women we can be.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank y'all
That's what
so
we need.
much. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much.
I remember when De Silva held you to that too. Did you say, well, I just need 7 people? De Silva said, everybody in the chat went over. All right now. De Silva said, you got a lot of people. Now what's the problem? You have no excuse now.
And then it was so crazy because I was thinking 7. And do you know I ended up with 100 that night? And I was like, is this for real? But it's like, I don't know why I didn't think bigger, because most of y'all I've been talking to for years now.
Right.
I got to know over time.
De Silva is a big encouragement though, because I remember, when I started Didi, I told you, I said I wouldn't do nothing but shorts. I would do 60-second shorts and wouldn't be building no watch hours for my channel, but building all these shorts, and I was just scared to go live. And De Silva was like, we was on Patreon one night, and she was just like, why you ain't going live? Why you scared? Tomorrow I want to see you go live. So I did my first live, and now I like lives. Now I do them, I try to do one every morning. And so, De Silva is a big inspiration. I love how she runs her page. She goes over there to talk about her subject, stay out the way, stay to herself. She's never in any, content creator beef. She's always uplifting women. So I have a lot of love for De Silva.
I love De Silva too, because when I wanted to start my channel, and she said, you can get a channel. You'll be good at it. But I told her, I said, I want a channel for Alcohol Anonymous. And Didi, I think you was there. And I told her I had been looking, in that genre. But it was a lot of clear people. And you don't see them. What it is just some talking that they do. Well, that didn't satisfy me, because at the time, the place where I was going to meetings have closed down. So I still got to get my food for thought. So when I told her about the channel, she looked it up. She said, if you get that channel, you'll be the first Black person and woman to ever have an AA channel on YouTube. I didn't do it because of that. Yes. That's how De Silva does. She researches right then and there for you, because she wants to give you all the news and encouragement and help you and guide you on your way. This is why I will always take classes from her.
Yes.
I'm giving her virtual applause right now. I've been subscribed. So for the longest, I never would even participate I'm talking years, like the better part of 10 years. I wouldn't even participate in people's lives until I was the one. There was like 1 or 2 people that because I commented in their post so much that when I would just like say hi in their lives, we ended up getting kind of cool. And then when I went through my own narcissistic relationship experience, I withdrew again, and I was in the bushes. I've watched so many channels grow, like Mims and Kempire. I've watched them grow from a few to the hundreds of thousands in the bushes. And so when I found some upliftment, I had prayed, for a tribe for me to find people, because when I was in California, I had my tribe. Moving back to Ohio, culture shock. It's just like I wasn't even raised here, and so I'm struggling with low vibrations and closed-minded people and small thinkers. And so I was like, oh, God led me to YouTube, and I never ever thought that I would be participating on this level. And I only created a channel from when I was doing in entertainment. And so even at this point, I still don't ever see myself going live, and I'm looking at more faceless content with the with the spiritual and mystic stuff, but metaphysical teachings. But God, I thank God for you ladies, and I'm definitely not leaving y'all.
Okay, and look, hey, you could be in the bushes if you feel like you can't come up, or you don't, want to really say much. Hey, just let us know you in the house, and
That's
we'll,
exactly why I came
so
up
we can
tonight.
at
Like
least say hello.
that's why I came up tonight. Like I ain't leaving y'all, but I'll be inactive.
That's all right. You take your time. Do what's best for
Yes.
you. We're always here. We always here. You know, I have learned so much from a lot of content creators. December
Mhm.
being one of
Yes.
them. I mean, she's a real queen. She is for women. Self-preservation, she means it. It's a lot of good women content creators.
There
And I
are.
have learned a lot from them. And I mean, it's just amazing. And I met everybody during the sea time because I live alone.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when we were stuck in the house, can't go out. Don't
Yeah.
let nobody in now. We'll know what they
Uh-uh.
got now. Know what you got. You got to stay outside. Throw
Exactly.
a brick at the one that I read the letter. Whatever you got to say,
Right.
call me on the phone. Don't come over though. So I
Aunt
was
Debbie
by
say, slide your
myself.
note under the door and put it in plastic.
I'm telling
Right.
you,
Well, and
call me on
Debbie,
the telephone.
you would have thought had lost my mind, because I am not an introvert, and no, I mean, if you can't already tell. So the fact that they told me that I needs to be in the house made me want to get out the house. So I started doing Instacart. I had my job. I started working at a nursing home, because I started thinking about those are the people who nobody's gonna be able to go and visit and everything.
Uh-huh.
And I love my elderly people, because I've always done that type of work. And so that's what I did. When they said stay in the house, don't go anywhere, my thought process was, okay, then I need to get out and help some people. I had a ball. But and
Mm-hmm.
honestly, I didn't get sick but one time. Guess how I caught it?
Hmm.
Babysitting.
Oh, that'll
I
do it
was
every
out and
time.
about. I did everything, and I caught it from my friend's baby. That's how I caught it. And it went
Well,
through my house.
COVID was good to me. I
Huh?
The doctor had told me something was coming up. My doctor, she said,
Uh-huh.
"It's something coming out. You're gonna hear about it in a few days." She said, "But I want to tell you. I want to forewarn you. I need you to stay in the house because at the time I was
Wow.
sick." She said, "I need you to stay in
Yeah.
the house." I said, "Okay." So therefore, I said, "Well, look, I better get." She said, "Get your food. I need you to stay in." I went got my food, got my medicine. Next thing I know, Trump coming out here with this double talk. They ain't telling you what's going on, but I kind of figured it out when she had told me. Cause they was
Right.
beating around the bush when it first came out, right? So I said,
Yes.
I'm just gonna stay in the house, stay in the house. So I got on there. I used to listen to All About the Tea, and they went to arguing and fighting and was drunk. That wasn't my cup of tea. I seen that
Oh
right
my
there. I don't like that
goodness.
tea.
Mm-hmm.
Then I went and visited one man. He setting up that time about women so bad, but he want the women to give him some super chats. Well, that wasn't gonna
Mm.
work for me because I went to cuss. I was cussing in the house by myself. So I ran across the silver. And she was talking self-preservation. This is what I was into. We at Love and Marriage Huntsville, and I said, well, this is what I'm into because I was working with women of domestic violence. But when that the see it, I wasn't working nowhere. I'm standing in the house like the doctor said. So I was there. I said, this is more my speed. This grown woman talk here. This is what I like, Cause the men, I know they gay and that's all right, they can be what they want to be. I'm not judging. But you're not gonna sit up and talk about me and then ask for my pocketbook too.
Okay.
I got a problem with that. I'm just gonna be honest. I got a problem with that. And that's
Preach
what
now,
they
Auntie
do.
Debbie.
Okay.
I went off. I said, well, let me give him over here because I'm finna go off. And then I'm at visit. I liked the Silver's channel. I was there every day. She come on. You ought to see me. I get my popcorn, just listen, learn. I said, I'm gonna go up there. I got something to say. And when I did, I let it rip. I said, oh Lord, these people gonna think I'm crazy as hell. I was just being myself because I am who I am,
Yes.
And then, we was over there enjoying ourselves, Didi stuff. Then Here come another one. He run through there. I got hot tea. Come on over here and hear it. I ain't leaving nowhere. I ain't going over there to hear nothing. I go over there and hear it. I ain't hear nothing, but he wants you to give him $15 to go behind the wall. I don't know what he's going to tell me for $15. I wasn't even interested, whatever it was. Then I said, let me leave these folks alone. That's when I told y'all, Didi, stop. But I know how to bring my butt back home. I'm not going back over to these places.
That's right.
I'll stay right at home. He went to talking about the women. I guess he didn't make enough super chats money. I didn't know how it go because I still don't know how super chats and all that go because I'm not monetized. But I guess he won't get
Are
enough
they
money.
coming, Aunt Debbie?
What?
Are they coming?
I guess he wasn't getting enough money from the women. It seemed like he got mad. And then he said he liked it, the Melody lady, what her name. Next thing I know, next week, he fell out. He was talking about her like a dog. I said, see that? I don't fool with them kind of folks. I leave them alone. I told the self, you ain't got to worry about me going nowhere else. I'm staying at home. And I did.
Yes. And
people.
Let me say one thing before you go on, Debbie. Just to let everybody know in the chat, I see you all. I'm trying to respond and say hello as much as I can. So please, if I'm not quick enough, don't leave. Just stay with us. Keep the conversation going. I love it all. I get caught up. So, I'm still learning. So I'm not trying to ignore anybody. But just, keep the conversation going. I'm loving this and I'm all in. So thank y'all for being here. I really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. And like Courtney had put in a comment in the chat, if you can, please hit the like button. I really appreciate it. I hope you all are subscribed if you can. And we'll continue on. Go ahead.
Yeah, and I liked over there because, we was a good group. We used to laugh, talk. And then when we went to Patreon, woo-wee, that was the greatest thing since sliced bread. I tell you, we can talk the way we want to and say what we want to. I just think it's great. And we all get together and have a good time. And we there for one another. And that's a great thing about this. So, Jess Angel, you right where you should be.
Yes, I am.
I
you
right
love y'all.
where you should be.
Y'all brought brought a smile through the tears. Courtney was trying to say something. Go ahead, Court.
Y'all know I lose a train of thought quickly.
The train derail.
I love what Courtney say. Courtney say, our day is coming. We're going to be monetized.
Our monetized day is coming, but see, without the money, sometimes, monetary, of course, everybody wants to be monetized. Let's not act like we're not on YouTube not to be. But if we can touch somebody, uplift somebody, help somebody, put a smile on somebody's face for the day, show love to somebody else. I'm all about love. experienced enough trauma. So at this point in my life, I'm kind of, all about love and positive energy and even transmuting negativity. Even when I
Yes.
have my bad days, I still train my mind to think of positivity. So if that's all that we can do for the time being for each other, then I'm all here for it. And so I'm so thankful that you felt comfortable enough just to come up and, say I'm having a bad day. And, and I'm so glad that we could, form a sisterhood shield around you and allow you to smile through your pain. So I'm just, so thankful for that aspect of the conversation tonight.
Yes.
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 I really appreciate it. You making me feel good just because you picked my platform to come on. So hey,
Look, I
when
clicked on YouTube. It said, "Who's up?" I was like, "Yeah."
hey, and okay, so let me tell you a little bit about me. That if you listen to a lot of my videos, I am a very serious person, but I do have that other quirky side that
Mhm.
have a crazy sense of humor. Debbie know. I get when it start getting late, I start just asking crazy questions and trying to play devil's advocate. And everybody they get to tripping off of me, but that's who I am. So when
Okay.
I was sitting here, I said I gotta put up a thumbnail. What can I put as a thumbnail? Why did I pick the moon? I was like, because it's nighttime. Let me see who gonna respond. So there you go. That was my whole thought
Girl,
process behind it. But
that did it for me.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it because I was like, somebody gonna be like, okay, what's going on with this girl? Because all the other stuff is all shiny and pink. I was like, not for tonight. This is just gonna be something that
It's for the
impromptu, and I gotta
moonlighters.
hurry up and put something on. Right. And I am one of those people that stay up. Me and my husband, we so opposite. He can go to bed at the same time every night, wake up early in the morning. I can stay up all night and still wake up early in the morning. That's just what it
Hmm.
is. That's just who we are. So usually he know I'm gonna be working on some stuff because even before I start doing YouTube, I'm always researching. I'm always looking up stuff and doing all kind of stuff
Hmm.
at night, watching TV, watching YouTube channels, whatever.
You've been
And I can do
preparing.
that all night. I've been preparing. So while I'm thinking about that and why I got everybody's attention, I hope I want y'all to answer my poll that I put on my community wall when you get a chance, because I'm really trying to work on a little bit of a community. So I just want to share this little part with my friends here. So 2003, no, 2013. What am I talking about? 2013. I had gastric bypass. I lost 120 pounds. I kept it off for about 8 years, almost 9 years, before I started gaining anything. We moved a whole nother state, so I can relate to you, Just Angel, about moving. I moved a whole nother state. And I think I talked about this a little bit about my mother-in-law and my father dying in the same year. And at that same year, I had a hysterectomy. So I went from out about it, doing all this stuff to really being stuck in the house. And then I moved to the country that I'm not used to. So I really, really got depressed because then that's why I was saying about when the sea came, I had to get out of this house because I was really going down. I was losing it. So, needless to say, now it's been 6 years since I moved and all this stuff has went on. I'm an emotional eater, so I have gained my weight. Not all of it, but more than I wanted to. So I put the poll out because I really want to start a health initiative. I am not a nutritionist. I am not a health coach, but I'm going toward that way. I'm just letting y'all know, y'all the first to hear this. I'm trying to be a health and wellness coach because I have a whole lot of stuff in my head. But anyway, but I do want to start a health initiative because I turned 51 the other day. And tonight, because I didn't want to share this, but I'm going to share it. I just found out that a family member of mine got a toe amputated. And he's been really sick, and he's been going through it. And he's been going down with his health. So I've been thinking, like, over this last week, I got to get back on track from what I was, because I'm getting older. So I really need to focus on my health. But I was thinking about how Weight Watchers is. If anybody has ever done Weight Watchers, I didn't really like it. But what I did like about Weight Watchers is it's a community. So I could never get with their meal plans and stuff, but I did like going to the meetings. Kind of like what you was talking about, David, with the AA meetings. And so I was just thinking about, I'm getting it together. So that's what I'm working on tonight. I'm getting it together, but I want to start a health initiative for a few people that will come along with me on this journey, so I can have the support to start getting off this weight. But not so much as, even if you don't have any weight to lose, if you just want to be healthier than you are today. Thank you, Regina B. If you want to just be a little bit more healthier than you are today, I'm getting some things together. We'll have a private group chat that that I'll be sending you things through. I want everybody to think about it, and let me know if you want to do it. I'm only going to take a few people because I know how I am. And, if I get overwhelmed, it'll just be too much. So this is also going to be a process for me too. So I don't want to, take in too many people and then, it get out of hand. So if anybody that's on here tonight, or if anybody on the replay want to be a part of it, I was going to try to start Monday, but that's a little too quick. So I think my start day is going to be the 1st of July. I was going to say January. Yeah, I'm getting sleepy now, so I'm talking crazy. Sorry. But July, I want to start. Yes, Hot Girl Summer has already started. Oh, well, but we need to be healthy for life, not just for the summer. So if anybody is interested, please hit me in my DM. It's Love Seen Heard, just like Love Seen Heard. That's my DMs in Instagram. I'm on Twitter, Love Seen Heard. And, you can email me, Love Seen Heard, Gmail. And if you want to be a part of it, I'm not going to be asking for nobody's weight. I ain't got time for that, because that's everybody's business. I'm not going to really give a diet plan. I know what I'm planning on doing, but I really just want to do it as a supportive system for those who want to be a part of it. Okay. So I wanted to put that out there, just to let y'all know. And I'll be making videos about it, and I'll keep talking about it even more as the time come up. But I do have a lot of things that whoever is a part of it, I do have like a planner and different things that we can use to help us stay on track, because I need to get on track. So I'm doing this for me and for whoever else want to be a part of it. Okay, I'm done. Go ahead.
I like the structure of it. I like the structure of that. Okay. Congratulations. That's a good idea.
Thank you. Thank you. I just feel like sometimes when you say diet, like my husband, he'll say, we need to be vegan. Girl, the first thing I think about is I need a steak. It don't work. Don't tell me that I have to do a certain thing, because I'm very rebellious. I'm not going to do that. So I want to take a different approach of how to do it and get back to where I was, because like I said, I'm going to show y'all pictures. My highest weight, I was 310, and I lost down to like 178. And for me, because I'm 5'8", I was cute. Okay. I'm getting back to her. I just want to get back to her. And when you shed weight, it also shows that you're shedding other stuff. Because a lot of times what people don't realize is weight is a symptom of something. So like I say, I'm an emotional eater. And so I know it's a lot of people that are emotional eaters out there. And when you get the support and a community around you, you can do anything. So that's my thoughts
I'll
about
go
it.
on there with you. I'll try it. I'll go on there
Thank you,
with you.
Debbie.
I
Thank you,
sure
Aunt
would. I
Debbie.
will support you. Sure will. I'm on
I
walking right now
appreciate it.
with somebody, and I can do that with you. Cause I want to
When
lose
you
weight too. Cause when I was in the house with that C, it wasn't nothing
Uh-oh.
to do but eat and look at TV. And you
yes,
eat too much, and I never ate like that. But it seemed like when menopause hit, and that
Oh,
C,
yes,
and
yeah.
it seemed like weight done jumped all over me. And I don't know how I got there.
Look, Aunt Debbie, I didn't realize I had gained weight until one day I was in my closet and I tried on so much stuff that I can't believe I can't fit anymore. It's so unreal. And so now I'm having to buy clothes and I'm like, no, 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 no. I'm not going to keep going up sizes. No, we're not about to
mm-mm.
do this. I'm
I
about to
know
start
that's
going
right.
backwards. So in order for me to do that, I need to get going. And I said, what better way to start it than with my YouTube channel and with whoever's supporting me on here, I can support in that way too for other people. So
And see,
yes,
I'm
thank
going on
you.
a cruise. I got to lose some weight. I got some stuff in there I can wear. But if I don't lose weight, I won't be able to wear it. Then I got to buy something all over again. And it'll be wintertime here in Chicago before you know it. And
Yes.
and it'll be, I want to be on the boat. I want to be looking nice. And I got some stuff that when I went to Vegas, I didn't even get a chance to wear all the stuff. But now sitting in his house eating them potato chips and all them, just eating, I deleted. I'm gonna quit buying food. I said I'm gonna go on the fruit diet. I'm tired of buying food.
Hey,
And
I've been
you eat
watching
too much.
vegan stuff. I've been watching a lot of vegan things, and some of it is not bad. So that's another thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do videos, cooking, and trying to show some healthy options to things.
If
We'll
you
see.
Right,
if
but
y'all
some of
go
that
back
vegan
in
food look like boo boo now. And the
uh,
lady had she had a party. We didn't know it
if,
was vegan, me and my daughter. We go there and eat somebody's vegan. Food look like some boo boo. I couldn't eat that. I said, I can't eat that, parents. I
let me
think
tell y'all, go to
I
Journey to
can't.
Jasmine's page and go back in her videos. She got some good vegan stuff on there. I have had dragon fruit and I thought it was pulled pork.
Now that's
Wow.
good. That dragon fruit. I had a piece of that. It's
Yeah, I've
good.
hmm
had that
So
before. And see, my husband, he does a lot of that stuff, but my vegan to me is just like eating a stir fry of spinach, sweet potatoes. I do that a lot of times. So,
yeah, it's
stuff
easier
like
than we
that.
think. It's just the
It
rebel in us, like you said. You hear vegan and you want bacon.
okay.
I'm
Or
just
if I
playing.
get a bag of chips, instead of me eating one chip, I ate the whole bag before I know
Yeah.
it. I'm like, what happened to that bag of chips I had? What in the
That's me.
what?
And I eat them late at night. Sitting here, look, cause I have
Oh,
Yes.
insomnia. So I'm sitting here on YouTube or watching the movie and eating too many chips and wake up be sick the next day. I got to leave
Yep.
that alone. So I said I won't buy no more. They done went up too high anyway, and the potato chips be burnt. I'm
it's
finna give them up.
crazy.
Yes. And don't you
Mm-mm.
notice that the big bags, is nothing but a regular size bag inside of a big bag with air.
That's all
They
it
That's
don't
is.
it. That's all you get. I opened the bag. You know how you once the air come out. I said they done
uh-huh.
cheated me, and then I'm gonna get mad when I didn't need them in the first place.
Right.
I have to check
Look.
myself. Look, you getting out of hand. Now you're mad because there's not enough chips when you don't need none.
Aunt Debbie, we got to be the bad aunties on the boat, okay?
Okay.
Yeah,
We gonna get you there, Aunt Deb, because you might find you a man around there somewhere.
Or at
you
least
know
make
that
them
way.
drool.
Right. Even if it's just for the trip. If you don't
She
want to
at
deal
least
with
gonna
it
make them
after that,
drool.
yeah, just have fun while you're on the trip. So yeah, we're gonna have to help you get there. We're gonna have to do that. That's right.
I'm gonna act right. I'll be nice. I got to get this weight. Lord have mercy. I said to myself, I looked in the closet. I said, "Ooh, all these pretty dresses." I looked at myself and looked at that dress and them button style. I said, I got to do something. When I go grocery shopping, I'm buying nothing but fruit. The doctor had me on a rice and chicken diet. I thought he was trying to kill me, but maybe I would go back to that.
Well, you know what? We're going to have some variety. So you can pick and choose what you want to do. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but Journey to Jasmine, look, I need you to contact me so I can get your contact information. I need to talk to you so that I can help us to stay on this journey of eating vegan. Look, vegan-esque, because one day I might eat some chicken. I might not be able to eat it every day, but you know what I can. And I even went and bought some the Tabitha Brown stuff. I'm about to do some reviews on her food. I was quite surprised. So I just went and restocked today and bought some of her vegan things. So look out for those videos. I'm gonna do some little things with it because I'm really serious about this. You know, like I said, I have a 12-year-old. I'm 51. I gotta be here. You know, she's still growing up. She don't need me and her daddy sick and not, you know, doing well. So I gotta do what I gotta do.
And this is what community is for. God didn't put us down here to be islands. We're body fitly joined together.
And that's what Aunt Debbie was talking about early on her live when they have come up with, and you can talk about, I don't want to talk about it. Let you talk about it. Go ahead, Aunt Debbie.
Go ahead, Aunt Debbie.
I'm not gonna say.
Oh, you're talking about the new show?
Yes.
Yes, we want to give women a space where they can come and talk about anything that they feel, to release, to feel good, you know, say what they have to say, you know. And I was thinking about like a late night, you know, like maybe on a Friday when, you know, people don't have to go to work, so they can just talk and we all be there together. You might say something that'll help me. I might say something that'll help somebody else, and so forth and so on. And just be there for one another.
Yes, that's what we need to do. And that's community. And you don't have to be in one community. You can be in multiple communities. Whatever you need to keep you going, that's what you need to do. So if you know, Aunt Debbie got something going, I got something going. You know, Courtney got her thing going. Just Angel, and if there's other content creators, well, what I'm saying is, I looked at is that your jewelry that you're making?
Yes,
that's what you got going, and it's interesting that I looked on your channel.
I was saying my other pages are inspirational. Like I love doing meditation videos.
Okay, and see, people need that, so they can go over to your channel for that. And I was going to tell you, I was looking at your jewelry because my daughter, that's what she wants to do, is make bracelets and stuff like that. And she always asks me all these questions. I don't know how to help her with that because that's not my interest. However, I bought her all these beads so she can do what she needs to do. And I was looking at your channel, so I'm going to show her your channel when she comes home so she can see what you're doing, you know, and give her some inspiration on that. So I really saw that when I looked at it today. I said, I got to tell her, I really appreciate her, you know, making jewelry and everything. So that all of that is encouraging, you know.
Yeah, thank you. I'm actually watching some of the bigger crafters so I can present more instructional in a more instructional manner. So that inspires me to do it.
See, that's what I'm saying. We all got talents. We all got talents. Journey to Jasmine.
Each other.
I'm seeing what you're putting in the chat, but don't put all that in the chat. I need to get with you because I'm starting this health initiative, and I might not look back at this chat to get all this good information you putting in here. So please contact me seriously because we need help. If I'm not saying that I'm a good coach in this right now, I'm trying to learn. So that
we build each other up. We build each other up.
That's right.
Another thing, I did not say this, but who all want to get into this health initiative, it's free. This time that I'm doing it is free. So whoever wants to be involved, there will not be any payment. I just want to get it started. And that way I could kind of tweak the program. So whoever gets in it first, you're what they call grandfathered in. So then if I do start charging, everybody who's already in the program is in the program. Okay. I do want to let you know that. So, because I'm already
love
having
that.
issues anyway, trying to charge people for stuff. I know you got to get paid for your worth or whatever, but right now I'm really
You gotta
just trying
practice.
to build this. Yeah, I want to just build this community that I have in my head. I want it to be out for everyone now. Who it was somebody I was gonna say something to. I'm sorry. Liz Castleberry, hello. Let's see who else. Somebody else was saying something. Yeah, I'll try to get these comments, but I get to talking and forget to put them up. She eat ripe jackfruit. See, that's what I'm saying. And I saw how that looks. We need help, Jasmine, because I don't know about that. But I'm gonna let you help us now with this type of eating. I'm looking for your advice. Let me see. So T, that's me. She says, when I'm talking to my clients tomorrow, I'm gonna be cussing y'all out in my head. And hey, I'm right with you. I'm gonna be half asleep, and when I take my break, every break I'll be taking a nap. Believe that, because I work at home. Every single break. I take my 30-minute lunch. I will be going to bed because I already know I'm gonna be tired tomorrow. That's my life, though. This is how I live. So yeah. So I'll take it. Actually, I'm gonna be laughing. I'm gonna say I'm tired, just like she is. And Liz says she works nights. I used to work nights. That's probably why I can't sleep a lot of times at night, because I used to be a night shift at the hospital. I used to work cardiac ICU. Ooh, Lord, them nights, they used to be no joke. They were no joke. She said they sell the canned kind at Trader Joe's. Yeah, because I don't know how to cut up the real big fruit. I don't know how that would be. Courtney dropped off. She might be gone. Look, because she in a different time zone. And I'm about to end in just a few minutes too, because we've been on here almost 2 hours. I didn't even think that I was gonna be on here this long. And I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. I did absolutely none of the work that I said I was gonna do. I came on there.
Oh, but I don't feel bad.
I'm inspired. But I'm inspired though. I know which direction to go to, and this is why I'm talking to you all about it, because so in a way I was working. Yeah, I was.
You were. You put the energy in the right direction.
Yes. She Journey to Jasmine says she got her bracelet, and then it's beautiful.
I put it on Instagram.
Oh wow. Yeah, so go to you got to put your link in the chat too.
Oh, okay.
Bracelets and stuff like that, and all your channels is fine. Debbie, put yours in the chat. I think somebody tried to put them in there, so we're not gonna keep you up all night, okay? Who was that? So T, that's me. We're not gonna keep you up all night, but yeah, so I'm looking forward to this. I really am. I'm really excited to see how far this goes, and all y'all are my day one. So hopefully, good night, Courtney. I know, because I know you in a different time zone. It's 12 o'clock your time. So I appreciate you coming up, Courtney. We'll see you in the morning on your live at 9. And everybody check out Courtney's channel. She goes 9 o'clock. I think it's 9 o'clock for me, so maybe it's 10 o'clock for her if you're on Eastern time. I'm on Central time. So she goes live every morning at 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock Eastern, and she has a lot of good topics. So go to her channel. And also follow, well, let me see. I got to get this terminology right. I know it, but it's like when you're talking about your own stuff, it's kind of hard to get all this stuff together. When I'm on somebody else's, I'm like, oh, yeah, this is what you're supposed to do. Then when you're doing it yourself, I have to think about it. So try to go ahead and subscribe to Aunt Debbie's channel, and it is Aunt Debbie. Go to Just Angel's channel, and she has 3 channels, right? Just Angel. Oh, I don't see her no more. I don't know if it's not connected. Let me see.
You can't hear me?
Now I can hear you. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
because I was over in the comments. So right now,
okay.
I only have content on the jewelry channel and the Just Here to Inspire. Cosmic Angel, that's going to be a faceless channel too. It's going to be a lot of meditation music, but also because I know the Holy Spirit through Christ, but I'm very open minded, and so I do numerology, I do astrology, because it's all God. God invented the numbers. God hung the planets and the stars. Is how God has spoken to me throughout my life. So that's what the Cosmic Angel channel will be more about.
Okay. All right. So everybody go ahead and subscribe to her channel as well. And and Journey to Jasmine is in the chat, you can put yours in the chat as well so people can subscribe to you. Hello, Rose Armstead. Good. How are you tonight? We're about to wrap up in just a minute, but I'm glad you came on, and you can, hit the replay so you can hear some of the things we got coming up and some of the encouragement that we've talked about tonight. But I'm glad to see you tonight. And like I said, Journey to Jasmine, I don't know if I put everything is love seen heard, everything. So anybody who want to reach out to me, I don't mind. Like I said, you can go to my Instagram, is love seen heard. My Gmail is love seen heard. And I've got a Twitter, is love seen heard. So I'm not really posting a lot on the other social media. So, just leave me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And is there anything else, Debbie, you want to put your link in the comment?
I'm on my phone, so I wouldn't know how to do it from my phone. But it's just Aunt Debbie, an Alcoholic Anonymous channel, and I should come up.
Okay.
And I like to thank everybody who supported my channel, because it's a lot of content creators. They are for women, and they will help you. And the 3 I'm talking about is the Silver, Queen Sheba, and Chit Chat.
Okay.
All 3 of those ladies have really poured into me, and I thank God for them. And I thank them for taking the time out to do and doing what they did for me. I appreciate it. And all the women who be in the chat, thank you as well. Thank you. Like you say, let's start community. And it works if you work it. That's all I'm going to say.
Ain't that good?
Yes. And so now that I see that there are some night owls like me, I may start coming on a little bit late some nights, just to chit chat. I won't keep y'all for 2 hours next time, but we've had fun tonight. I feel motivated.
Glad. I didn't want to disappear and then people be like, what's going on? What happened? Because we don't want no unnecessary speculation.
Right. That's right.
I feel inspired.
I feel inspired too. I'm about to start writing tonight. I'm serious. I'm not going to bed. I just don't want to keep everybody up because I know we got work. And see, you in Atlanta, Rose. See, that's what I'm saying.
Hey, Rose. Rose is a sweetheart.
Yes, she is. She is.
Yes,
Let me tell you about Rose. So the other night, I was answering a question that she asked on the live from that morning. And so I had to make sure, even though she wasn't able to make it when we did the live, I wanted to make sure that I answered her question because I could kind of tell that she was really trying to understand why things happened the way it happened. So that's why I was giving a lot of context to the information about my dad the other night, it was really for just Rose because she asked the question.
But it
I
was
really
helpful.
appreciated her. Huh?
It was helpful to get the full context because
Yes.
so many times you only know part of it, and you wonder, I wonder this, I wonder that. No, you explained it very well. You and Courtney both. Oh my gosh. Excellent,
Well, you know,
excellent conversation.
it really, I'm gonna tell you, Courtney, like from the first time I have listened to her, it was just something about her that I just connected with. And then once I heard her story a little bit, and then I could, people know who they are. You can kind of tell who people are. If you've been around people enough, you can kind of see who's genuine, who's not. People can only be fake
For so long.
for so long. But if you're a real genuine person, it's gonna shine through. So I really appreciated her allowing me to come on her platform. And then we just got in that conversation, and I couldn't just let that go. I was like, this is a conversation I've been wanting to talk about, because I had never really, and there's so much more to the story that I'm writing my book on it. I got like
I
5
can't
books,
wait.
okay? I got about 5 books on my computer that I'm writing on all the time, because I got other stories that I want to tell. And it's funny that the health thing is the first thing I'm starting with, because just to let you know a little bit more about me, I lost so many babies.
Oh, bless their heart.
I gave birth to only one child, and she lived 3 hours. So what I really started to talk about, and I really wanted to start with, is dealing with those women who've lost children, whether as miscarriages or who've given birth but lost the child, through birth, because just reflected on my own experience, a lot of those women are not loved, seen, and heard, because when you don't see the baby, you don't think about the baby. For me, my baby would be 22 this year, but nobody saw her but me, my husband, and my mom, whoever was at the hospital at the time. So nobody's like thinking about her the way we think about her. And it's a pain like no other. So all these years have passed, and I've been writing my story all these years since I gave birth to her, about, the things that I went through, all the things that I went through with that experience. And I wanted to share that because I know it's so many women that go through that. But what was interesting to me this year, and maybe even last year, they started talking about how Black women are not taken care of medically. And that's kind of what happened to me. So one day I'm gonna dive deep into that story, but I also got a book that I've been writing on, and I just got to finish it up because I'm ready to put that book out, because now I have a happy ending. I was able to adopt a child from birth. So blessings.
Praise God.
And if I could tell that story, that's amazing. I really couldn't even make this up. So I'm saying it to say, when I look at my life of my 51 years, I've been through so many different changes in my life, but there has been some positive things that have happened to me that I would never dream of. I could not even fathom the way they came. And I just have to be so grateful and thankful of who I am as a person, that I never gave up, because it was some dark times where I was alone, battling it out with nobody, and didn't know who I could turn to. And so that's another reason I keep going back to the reason why my channel is named Love Seen Heard, because some people might say, well, that don't make sense, and but if you know, you know. If you need it, you need it. And that's who I'm here for. I'm not worried about who don't get it and who don't care, who don't. This is strictly for those people who need the love, who want to be seen and want to be heard. And this is the platform for you.
It's for who it's for.
Yes. Hey, Rose Armstead.
Oh, Rose.
Yeah, so Rose, she
Oh.
inspired me. She inspired me because also what I didn't say about Rose, she left me a lot of comments, and I was like, Rose is really on it. Rose, I got a lot coming for you because of those comments you put on my channel made me want to talk about other things that I didn't talk about because we got something in common when it comes to stepchildren. It's just so much. So I'm really happy that I started this channel. This has just been amazing. It's been amazing. I couldn't even make this stuff up. It's just been amazing.
What
Just
is your
hearing
purpose?
everybody's responses. Yeah, it is.
It's your purpose. You
And
know,
this is genuinely who I am. Like, I used to go to writers' conferences, didn't know a soul, but by the time I leave, I got friends. I go in the grocery store, I talk to people, and I remember, you know, a lot of my friends or my family, anybody that's with me, they'll say, "Did you know them?" No, they just wanted to talk, and I started talking. You know,
I get that a lot. Who was that? I don't know. I just saw him and said hi.
I have no idea.
I just,
I wave at people all the time. I'm a Southern girl to the heart. I was brought up in Tennessee my whole life. I'm Southern. I respect people. I love people. And I enjoy getting to know different personalities and different, you know, what makes people quirk, you know, their quirks and different things about them. That's inspiring to me. I enjoy that because everybody don't have to be like me. That's
right,
what makes
right.
them so
It don't make
beautiful.
them mad. It's just
Yeah.
like attracts like.
Yeah. So I really enjoyed that. But look, I can ramble for the next 3-4 hours. However, we done lost Courtney. Hey, but look, we gonna do this again. When maybe since Aunt Debbie, y'all not starting to next Friday, maybe we'll do this tomorrow night too.
well,
Because
I'll be
one night I
here.
gotta go pick up my child one of these nights. So she's like an hour away. So we gotta go get her. But other than that, I think maybe tomorrow we might have to come back. If nothing happens and everything is good, we might have to do a Friday night live because I'm enjoying this. And I got to go to work tomorrow and I'm going to be mad in the morning. I'm going to be smiling, but I'm going to be mad because that alarm go off.
And you'll be napping on every break.
And thankfully, I'm going into the next room. So I don't have to, you know, do too much.
Right.
You know, I can wash my face, brush my
Wash and
teeth,
brush.
and then, you know, just enough to wake up. And then on my break, I can do all the other washing and then put on a little few clothes because I do believe when you dress up for work, wherever you are, you
Yes,
feel
you
better.
perform better. Yep.
But I don't know. Tomorrow might be a pajama day. I don't know because I don't
You
have any meal.
pajamas. Hey.
I don't know. You know, we're going to see because this is, you know. But hey, thank you all for coming. Seriously. And I didn't see what Rose said. Wait a minute, Rose. What did you say? Because I
Rose
saw
shared her.
stuff. Let me go back because I think I skipped some comments. And like I said, please, y'all, bear with me. The Silver, I don't know how she do it. Like I'm really learning from her because the Silver be on it. She know how to navigate the comments. She know how to share the stuff. She know how to do it all. So we really, you know, I'm trying to learn all this stuff. I'm trying to see what her comment is. Do y'all see it? Where it was? What she said? What she said? Because I don't want to skip over there before I go to bed.
We talked about let me go back to it because I don't want to say it wrong.
Yeah, I'm really trying to.
Uh-oh.
And let me tell y'all that I think I found it. I
Okay.
just want to say, y'all, and I'm not saying this for sympathy. My stories are not for sympathy. It is really to help whoever's out there who do not have the support. Because I've been there, done that, and I've grown from it. So I know, you know, some of it is difficult that for me to talk about because I really don't share my life much. but I feel like it's necessary because it's gonna be one of the. I'm gonna say this. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I can't go just yet. Let me just say this before I read Rose's comment.
If anybody does leave, good night.
Good night, y'all. Good night. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna hold y'all for real, but I do want to
But
say this.
I'm here. I'm still here.
So am I.
Just Angel, tonight, what you said. And then on one of my other videos that I didn't get a whole lot of views on, like my second video that I made. And I realized I really didn't like making videos, but I feel like I have to just to add to the channel. But anyway, somebody left me a comment and she said that she feels like she has no one. When I tell you that broke me down, I can't say word for word right now what she said, but I was like, that's why I'm here. Because she left that comment. Now, I haven't been able to get in touch with her, and I told her she could reach out to me. And I hope if she ever hear any of my, lives, videos, or whatever, that she would eventually reach out to me, because I'm very serious about that. Because if somebody reach out, and this is for everybody, it's hard for you to open up and tell your real true feelings because it's so scary. First of all, sometimes people use your true authentic feelings as a weapon against you and to throw it back in your face and to harm you with it. So if anybody in this chat or anybody listen to my videos, just know I'm not for the foolery, but I'm genuine what I say. If you need to talk or you need me to at least listen or whatever you need, to the best of my ability, that's what I want to do. And that's what this platform is for. There is no judgment here. We all have our good days and our bad days. And I feel that right there, knowing what you did tonight, Just Angel, and what that person put in the comments, that made me feel so good about myself, because I've never really thought that this is where it was going to go. This is what I hoped it would do, but I didn't know that it would actually happen. So I do want to thank you all for allowing me to be this person that I've been wanting to do for years. And I've been, holding it back out of fear. I feel amazing today. I'm just going to be honest. I feel good about this. And even though it's not, a whole lot, maybe some people may look at it as not being that major, but this is really important for people to see women getting along, talking, and loving on each other. It's real serious.
Let me tell you why you're so important.
Okay.
As women, and this is what I just last week set my intention to do, is to speak to, like, I feel ageless. I vibrate on 30, but I'm 55. And my jewelry and so many other things, like, got good so quick, it scared me. And I pulled back. And it was like, I want to do everything right. But I know now, like, fear. Because it's big and it's good and it's something I haven't had it this big before. And everybody else that I've been associating with is just, I won't say just, because I don't just anything, but they are in either their niche or they're in their lane and their groove, and they're not trying to do anything new, so they can't even relate to my current expansion. And for that, like, I'm telling y'all, if it wasn't for Journey to Jasmine, I ain't had nobody that I could relate to. So I started to just text her, and I was like, but what if she don't end up going into Courtney or Love seeing hers live, so that if they just be like, where's Just Angel or where's Just Here to Inspire, she can say, oh, she's cool, I've talked to her. That's how much Courtney means to me, and already love seen her spirit has shown me that I was like, I want these ladies to know, y'all mean that much to me that I wanted y'all to know. Like I said, I could text Journey or I could call her, I could call Jasmine, but I was like, I want them to know that they're in my heart, and that if they don't see me, that they know I'm okay and they know they're in my heart. Cause
I appreciate
so
that.
your purpose, what the Bible, the good word, God's word, your gift made room for you. And you
Yes.
stepping out, find, like you said, overcoming that fear and doing and moving now. That, like I said, it's a whole lot that hit me today. Probably because I had no choice but to sit still.
That's serious. Been there, done that. That's serious. When that comes,
And
I'm telling you, I got a lot to talk about. I got a lot. It's coming.
yes,
It's coming.
we do.
It's coming.
Yes.
Let me just say this to Rose. I'm reading I had to save it, and I hope you're okay with
Absolutely.
me putting it on the screen. But I want to tell you that I'm hurting for you because I know. And I was actually I was 27 weeks when I lost her. So I know that
Ooh,
is devastating. And I can't even imagine it happening in that way. So I my heart goes out to you, seriously. Because no matter what, it's almost like you have an empty space in your heart that nothing can fill. And
not.
it was interesting. People used to say, well, you could just have another child or whatever. And my thought was, which one of you
That's
would
so
pick a child?
insensitive.
That ain't even the half of it. I'm telling you, we're gonna get into that
Ooh,
because we need to learn how to address that issue with somebody we know. If they go through that, we need to be able to learn how to treat them. There's nothing out there for women who lose babies. I know because I didn't have nothing. In the hospital, they had no other room except on the maternity floor with all the women who just had their baby. And I have to still walk because I had a C-section, so I still had
oh,
to walk the halls. My room was
oh,
across from
Jesus.
the nursery.
Mm,
Okay, but
mm.
Mm-mm,
nobody thinks
mm-mm,
about it. Nobody
mm-mm,
thinks about it. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
mm-mm,
Nobody thinks about that. I was by myself,
sis.
and even that's why I had to write the book because even my
You
husband,
had to.
we hit it with our marriage because I was angry at the fact that he had to let her go because she kept coding, and they would, and they was telling him, look, we just keep reviving her, and it's not good because she was only 1 pound,
Mm,
and ounces. So they were like, it's not good for us to keep doing this. So he had to let her go. So I was angry at him. I had to go through that process. So when I tell you
yeah.
and I'm old, I'm at a point in my life where I could really share this with somebody because just like
And help
Rose was
them.
telling us her story, it's women out here who's gone through this, but nobody was there for them, and they may not make it on the other side like we have. You know,
Yeah.
Okay.
they may not have the support. My husband stood by me no matter what. I went through therapy. I went through everything. I mean, it was so many years that I went through it before I was able to be blessed with a child. It was 9 years before my daughter came along. So through those 9 years, I struggled. I struggled. But I'm here. I made it. I made it.
Yes.
So now I can
Glowing.
share. And somebody who may go through this tomorrow, somebody who may go through this next month, I want to be that person to help them navigate it from what I had to do so that I could still stand here today and be able to share it without breaking down, I love my baby, of course, but now it's been some years have passed and I look at her in a different way. And when it comes to my daughter I have now, I had people that say, well, you just wanted a baby and da 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 da.
Oh
No, when I
God. Oh
prayed,
my God.
oh, because and it's thoughtless speech, really, because they don't really know what to say.
They don't know,
know how
yeah.
to, yeah.
They have
So,
no
but
idea how it's landing.
no, and so I just had to take it. It was almost like I had on a bulletproof vest at times, and I just
Yeah.
had to battle it by myself because I'm not one of those ones who speak people out and go crazy with all that stuff. I used to internalize. Now I'm getting older. I know I need to speak up and I got to say what I got to say. But it used to be I would just internalize everything, stuff my feelings, stuff it by myself and go through the pain by myself until I could just get over it. That doesn't work. That doesn't work because your body remembers, you get triggers. So you have to deal with it. You have to do the work. Everybody has to do the work, no
That
matter
part.
what you've been through. And so I really appreciate Rose. I'm feeling for you. I'm saying all this because I'm feeling for you because we were about the same amount of months and going through that. I can't even imagine with your daughter almost being 42, the space and time that you had to deal with that because there was definitely nothing there for you at that time. So we need to talk,
Right.
Rose, because we got so much in common. Seriously, more than you know. Just from your comments, I know we got a lot in common. Look, I keep saying we're gonna go, but it's hard. I'm sorry, it's hard. So look,
That's why I said if anybody does leave, good night, but I ain't going nowhere yet.
right. She said, Indio, let me see. Wait a minute. I'm trying to catch some of these comments too in between. Let me see. Who's the speaker? I know Aunt. Oh, it's me, Dee Star. I finally put my picture up. For the longest, I used to have a cartoon character, Aunt David No. And then when I did my YouTube channel, I was just using my logo because I wanted people to know my logo. And so when on Tuesday, when Courtney and I did the live, I said, well, it's not going to look right if Courtney got her picture up and I don't have mine. And I want y'all to know who I am. I don't want to be this faceless person nobody knows. So, so it's me, Rose. It's Dee Star. It's me. She was saying who is the other person talking. And then it's also Just Angel. It's the other person.
I'll come say hi real quick.
I didn't even know. I don't know how to show the names, girl. I'm learning. We're going to get this down packed. Y'all, after a while, it's going to be a well-oiled machine. But right now, we just...
Ain't that it?
Right. You just got to take our time and feel our way around it. And it'll come to us. It will come to us.
And if somebody else said something I wanted to address. Oh, it was... wait a minute. I'm sorry. Oh, this comment right here. So, T, that's me. And you never will hear me curse because I don't. So she said, it's in 2 years, I have never heard you curse and you never will. And that, not that I have never cursed in my life, but I'm at a point in time in my life where I just don't. I mean, with my faith and everything, I just don't. I don't even,
we do enough of that for you over on Patreon. You don't have to curse.
Yeah, you do.
We do enough of that for you.
Right. So I want to, and the reason why I wanted to point that out is because that makes me feel good that you realize that about me. Like I said, I'm a genuine person and I want people to see me for who I am and not, have to guess and, that's just who I am. So I'm glad you recognize that. That was good. One more, it was somebody else. Oh, Rose said, yep, and see another mom with their baby. I used to cry all the time until had my son 3 years later. Oh, Rose, I'm telling you, I'm going to do a live about this. I already have the thumbnail. I made this thumbnail literally 3 weeks ago. And I kept trying to figure out when should I do this video. Now I feel like I need to do a live instead of a video because what she's saying in this comment right here, I got some stories. It's so serious. And people are around you. They know that's what you experience, but it's like a out of sight, out of mind thing. They just don't really think about it.
It doesn't even hit them, I bet.
Huh?
It don't even hit them.
Right. They don't even think about it. But for me, it was horrible. Horrible. And I had to just go through that by myself. Because it was one time where I was crying so much that I remember somebody said, well, now you need to stop grieving. You should be over that now. Seriously. That's what they said.
I
What do you do to get over that? Can you please tell me? Because if I could, I would. This doesn't feel good for me. I don't feel good seeing pregnant women and just bursting out in tears in the middle of wherever I am and uncontrollably and can't do anything about it.
right.
What am I supposed to do? But these are the things you deal
You should
with,
be over
and
it.
nobody, yeah. But even my doctor, she didn't handle me appropriately. It's so much to it. I ain't gonna get into all that
medical.
because we'll be here till tomorrow, and then my supervisor will be saying, "Okay, well, why you didn't do no work today?" Well, I was asleep because last night I was on live. I'm trying to be, y'all. I'm goofy. It's late, but seriously, it's a lot that goes along with it. So, yeah, Rose, we gonna have this conversation. I hope you'll be willing to come up on the live and share your story, but also we can really help somebody because you never know who may be suffering right now and have nowhere to turn. And I was going to say, I never prayed for a child once I lost my child. I wanted my child. I didn't want anybody else's child. However, God knew what I needed because the way I got my baby, there's no other explanation about it. I'm gonna share that too. There's no other explanation of how she came about in my life, and for me to be there at the hospital, watching her being born, taking her home, and now she's 12.
Look at God.
I can't.
That's wonderful.
So it's just I just got a lot to. So like I said, I've been through a lot of trauma. I got a lot of childhood trauma, teenage trauma, adult trauma, but in the between that, I have sparks and bursts of wonderful things that I can fall back on. That I was loved, and that I am important, and that's why I'm still here. At this moment in time, and now I see what I've been thinking for years. What's needed on YouTube because I got these people in the chat.
Rose just cracked me up. She don't do FB no more.
Where is that?
You gotta read the comment.
I know, I'm trying to get to it.
Okay, I'll read it. My best friend lost her 34-year-old son. But when she said that's why I don't do FB no more, that's what I was laughing at.
Oh yeah,
been there.
Yeah. Facebook will make you lose it. Yeah, they'll make you lose all of these social media platforms.
They really will. I'm telling you, I had to go Michelle Obama.
Yes.
Because I'm like,
Indigo girl, sorry. She said you can never get over the loss of a loved one more. So a child, it's your new normal. You learn to live with the loss. Yes. And you try to fill up that space, but there's nothing you can put in a space. Even another child will never replace.
Right.
So you know what that brought me to? Okay, and I think it's Japanese culture, but my spiritual teacher taught us there's two ways we grow. We either gain insight or we go through something painful. And it is Japanese because then it taught me about that one Japanese craft where if a bowl breaks, they fill it with gold. And that's what you just described. You've had these, because I can relate. We've had these traumas. I know mine started in early childhood and have gone on throughout life. And I thought I was done with it. And then but we have these glowing moments that fill those cracks and make the vessel even more beautiful.
Yes.
Yes.
And it's like the beginning of my book, I talk about being how the diamond is created because I really never,
Pressure.
but I looked it up and I realized that's what I am.
Yes.
A diamond that I mean, you when they first dig them up, they're not pretty. you know,
Mm-mm.
only the people who understand a diamond for real.
No, exactly. Oh,
Exactly.
girl, that's a whole word.
They see the beauty immediately, so they can't wait to do the process that they have to do so that
To
we
make
can appreciate it.
See what
See,
I'm saying?
we appreciate it because of how they look at first. And that's how I feel. I feel like I was judged a lot when I was young. A lot of people didn't really get to know me for real. Everything was surface. A lot of things I didn't even know how to allow people to feel who I am. I didn't know how to give people my genuineness, so I always tried to be whatever everybody thought I should be. For years, I did that. That's how,
Mhm.
and all of that is just survival technique.
Oh,
But it put me up so that now I don't need permission to shine.
amen.
Through all the stuff, all I need to do is just open up and let it go because I have a lot to share, and a lot of my fear was nobody will believe that one person went through all this stuff in their life and they're still here.
And
That's what
can
I used to.
smile and uplift others.
Yes, and I've
Yeah.
never been angry to the fact. Of course, I've been angry, but not at other people. I never blamed
Mhm.
anyone. That's brief moment in time. I was angry at my husband, and he brought me back from that anger with just
God
simple
bless
words.
Mr. Love Seen Heard.
He told me, he said, "How do you think I felt happened to make that decision? That was my daughter too." That's all it took for me to get back in this in the place. Like, wait a
God
minute,
bless
my
him. God
husband
bless him.
grieving too. My husband grieving too. Because I
Yeah.
was so mad and angry and only thinking about my own thoughts. I didn't even look at him to think about what he had to be going through. And he actually stood there and watched her, them take her off the monitor and all of
Mhm.
that. So when she got to me, she took her last breath. But I didn't even think about that had to be the
What
hardest
and
thing
why?
he had to do. Yes.
Mm.
And a lot of marriages do not survive
They don't.
when there's a loss of a child. It's so much. I'm telling y'all, we can go all night. I'm telling you, seriously. So we're gonna
Well,
break
your
this up.
supervisor don't say so, but
Yeah, right. That's why I said what did I told Courtney the other day or this morning, I think I'm gonna have to learn how to do this YouTube thing full time. So we're gonna have
we
to go
we said that
work
yesterday.
this out. Yeah, we're gonna have to work this
Exactly.
out because I'm
We
not gonna be able to do this. I can't be watching people's channels and stuff and
that's
trying to
that's
work. I
probably
do
why
this
I'm gonna
every
have to
day.
do the faithless one so I can be talking to y'all.
Right. I'm telling you, it's this is real life. This is really, and I'm telling you, I'm addicted to YouTube. I remember the Silver got on me one night. Was you on there that night, Debbie, when I said the reason why I'm not really doing a lot of videos because I can't stop watching other people's stuff.
I was there.
And she
Ooh, what
she
she
said you
tell you?
better turn it. She said you better turn it off and do your own channel. Cause see, when you start making money on your channel, then you'll be willing to turn everybody off.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Because I'm always ready to support. I'm ready. I'm looking all over everybody else's stuff, and I'll be saying, okay, I'm gonna put a video out. But then such and such went live. Let me see what they talking about. Then I'm over here looking at and this person over here, and then I might cruise into some channels that I don't really know about, but I'm just interested because of what it's talking about. Girl, before I know it, it's time to go to bed and do it all over again tomorrow.
Right. So the Silver told you to stop that and get your channel. Once you get your stuff together, then you can go and watch those other channels.
And I
Thank you,
haven't
Aunt Debbie,
really,
for repeating it.
I'm kind of still
I needed to hear it
disobedient.
too.
That's
Look,
what
I'm
she
still
said.
kind
Now
of a
I'm
little
just
bit
saying what she said.
disobedient.
Because you on live right now.
I'm on live right now, but I
Look,
came on
I'm trying
live.
to encourage you.
Look, I came on live so I can work on my background stuff that I want to do to get this initiative going. And I can't get through, but it's all good though, because I'm gonna have it done. So look out. I think Rose wasn't in here. A couple of people wasn't in here when I first talked about it, but I just want to let y'all know I am gonna have, like, I'm calling it a health initiative where we can have a community of being healthy. I'm not saying it's a diet plan. I'm not doing all that. It's not going to be real strict. The
Healthy
main
living.
purpose of it is healthy living and support. If you, wherever you want to be in your, if you don't have to lose weight, but you just want to get your numbers better, because some people got high blood pressure like me. I want to get off a couple of medications.
That's me.
Some people got diabetes. They need to work on their, the levels and make sure you're doing better, because that diabetes is no joke. Like I said, one of my family members, he just been in surgery. I just found out right before I went live, and it was like, what? But that's why I still had to come on live. But yeah, so I really want to start this, and it's an encouraging for me too to get my life back, back in order, because 50 snuck up on me. I wasn't really ready to be 50. Like you said, Just Angel, I want to be 30, but my body is telling me, girl, you are nowhere near 30. I feel it every single day. And I feel it because I'm not as healthy as I should be. So I want to get back to where where we need to be. So Rose, I don't know if you want to be a part of it, but I was telling for anybody who hadn't heard it earlier, please reach out to me at my Gmail account, Instagram, or you can reach out at Twitter. And everything is Love Seen Heard. You can leave me a message. I'm only going to take a few people. So far, I got Just Angel. Did you say you was doing it? Did you say you were part of it, Just Angel?
Oops, I had to come back
Don't
over
get
here.
quiet.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was like, don't
Look,
be
'cause
quiet
when
now. Hold on.
look, cricket. No, I'm just kidding. I was over there in the
Okay.
comments.
Oh, okay. So we got so far Aunt Debbie on board, Just Angel, Courtney. She had told me before, because I kind of had mentioned it to her what I was thinking about. And
Mhm.
then I got somebody else that said they'll do it. So hey, I need a few more people, and then I'm gonna close it down. So if you interested, please contact me. And Just Angel, please contact me, and you too, Aunt Debbie.
Yes, I will.
So
I
that
sure
I
will.
can. And the reason why is because, like I said, I want to do a separate group chat
Mm-hmm.
so that I can send you all some things, because I got a lot of material. I'm telling you, I've been collecting stuff for years, so I got a lot of stuff. So this
Hey,
is going to be
greatness
a
don't
very
happen in an
encouraging.
instant.
Oh no, I'm ready.
So,
I'm telling you,
so
y'all,
you've
I'm
been
so
building.
excited. I can go ahead and do a 24-hour channel, but I know that wouldn't be appropriate right now. But that's how I feel today.
I mean, there are people that do them. I've even
I
seen
know.
people on live for 8. I think Braylon did it one time, but I've seen people on
Hey,
live for 8, 10. I mean,
go to the
you said you
Silver's
need to do it full
Patreon.
time.
Go
I'm
to the
telling
Silver
you, we stay over
Patreon. We
there
stay
eight,
there
nine
all
hours,
night.
all
Yeah.
night
Woo.
long. They be
People go to
breaking, the
sleep,
birds be
wake back
chirping.
up. What you say, Aunt
Yep.
Debbie?
I said we be over there all night till daylight. Birds be chirping, sun be
Yes.
coming up, and we be still on there talking,
That is
having a
I
good
I
hilarious.
time.
have I have had my earphones in my ear. Wake up in the morning, one is on the side of the bed somewhere, and I don't know when I went to sleep because I'll be still listening, knocked out. And then people will fall asleep. You'll see them get off the panel, and then like an hour or two later, they show back up where they woke up and say, "Y'all still on here?"
Right. And some just
It's
sit right
crazy.
there on the panel and snore and come back, but
Oh, that's
come back right
hilarious.
over here and talk.
It's
And we'll
They
get
would
hilarious.
up
have
and
been
laugh
Yeah.
there.
and have a good time about it.
Yes, and we talk about everything. Like
Everything.
so yeah, if you all don't, if you haven't been on the Silver's Lives and her Patreon before, please, please, please go ahead and go to her channel, subscribe and get her Patreon link because it's always on her channels. I wanted to say hello, Zane Good. It's good that you came in here and you found my channel. We just on here having some chats and just talking about a variety of things. Bro React, she said we are on for 5 to 6 hours or longer. Yeah, definitely.
We'd
And
be all night long. You think we'd be
yes,
at a bar and we all at home in our separate houses having a real good time.
Yeah, the only reason I
yes.
hadn't made it over to Day Silver yet is because of having been subscribed to so many other people, and it was like it's only so many listening hours in a day. But now that I have trimmed a lot of fat,
Mm, yeah.
I can open myself up for more goodness. And I love that you're on your program creating, because I have a program I've been working on for years. I've been able to make all my dreams come true. Every goal I've set for myself, I've been able to knock out, and it's really not as hard to live your dream life as people think it is. It's just about that F word.
Yeah, that's it. And I
And
also,
But you know
I
what? Can I
got,
just say something about
go
fear?
ahead. Go ahead, Debbie.
Replace fear with faith,
exactly,
and your
exactly.
fear will fall off,
That's
and
where
your
my
faith will
will
grow.
take over. Yes.
Yep.
What
Yes.
my or how they say, pray until something happens. My
Yeah.
oh, what did my pastor used to say? He don't even like to be called pastor. He's so humble. He's like, I'm no better than y'all. I'm just giving a word to share with you all. But you all, he tells us all the time. He was like, you're just as great as I am. You can deliver this word just like me. I just happen to found this community. But
Right.
he says, you said it, Aunt Debbie, about the faith. It'll come back to me. I want to say it the way he said it. It was so eloquent.
You know, I learned that in Alcoholic Anonymous.
Faith, yes.
Fear, if I get rid of fear, step out on faith. And that's what I had to do with them working the steps. That's why I be talking about it. You
Yeah.
know, those steps lead you to a whole lot of
Ooh,
boundaries
don't they?
and you grow. Yes, you grow,
Yes.
you evolve. And that's why I say they can be used for more than just Alcoholic Anonymous,
I
but in
used it for depression.
everyday life.
I used it for
Yes.
depression.
All
When
right now.
I'm telling you, that first time I came on your channel, Debbie, because I've been going to therapy off and on my whole life.
Hmm.
So I remember talking to one of my therapists, and they told me to go to some Alcohol Anonymous group meetings because one of my stepfathers was a bad alcoholic, so that I could get an understanding of who he was and what you go through. So when you said that you wanted to make that channel, I was like, well, what I never did do, I'm gonna get it through Aunt Debbie. So that's why I was
Hmm.
like, please do it. Please make that channel. Because I was interested from that, when you first said it, because I remember one of my therapists telling me that, but I just never did do it. And now when I'm sitting there listening to those stories and, listening to the way you go through it, it really helps me to understand what he was battling with, until
Yes,
he passed away.
compassion. Yes.
Yes. You know,
Yes.
that's God's purpose. Because
Yeah.
when De Silva told me that, and she said, get you a channel, something
Yes.
you like. When she looked it up and saw that, I said, now I need a computer. So I was
And
thinking
you
about,
got
I'm
it.
saving my money to get a used one. I was saving to get a used one. And I went to Queen Sheba's channel one night. And,
Mm-hmm.
I was saying, yeah, I would like to get a channel, but I'm saving up to get a computer, a used one. That's all I really wanted was a used one. You know how you go to the pawn store and just get some? Because I really wanted to learn, and before I get a brand new one, learn how to get a used one, work my way up. This
Right.
is how God works. She told me, we don't do nothing used. She stood right
Wow.
there in her chat and raised the money for me to get a brand new computer
That's amazing.
and say,
Mm-hmm.
start your channel. That's how God works.
Yes.
That's why I
God
said,
is good all the time.
all the time, it was meant to be. Then chit chat, she came in. Whatever I didn't understand, she would take the time, go over it with me, support me, and love me through. Fear, it was a little bit, but I said, step out on faith. You got this. Why would you
Right.
fear?
That's
I don't
right.
fear nothing but God, my Father.
Right. That's right.
My faith kicked in and I went to work. And that's how this channel was up. You know,
And that's
it was
amazing. And
God.
you got all of us coming over there. Cause even I be mad sometimes because when I get off work, since I stay up all night and listen to everybody
Need that
YouTube,
nap.
then I gotta get that nap. As soon as I clock out, I'll tell my husband, I'll be up in a minute, but I need about 30, 45 minutes before I cook. Cause I'm so
Ooh.
tired. Let me
You know,
say
that's
this
why I
though,
say that's not my
before we
channel.
go any
That's
further.
God's channel. You know,
Amen to that.
that's God's
Before
channel. It's not mine. I'm just a vessel that he's using to get the word across.
and we
I love
appreciate
it.
it, Debbie. Let me say this because I had this comment up so I wouldn't forget it. Indigo, please forgive me if I'm not saying it right. I'm getting cross-eyed. It's late, but I appreciate you also sharing because she said she
Yeah.
lost a 22-year-old son due to drowning.
Oh my
Oh, my
God.
heart goes out to you.
Yes, I'm
Really,
really pumping that.
that's amazing that you sharing that with us as well. And I can't even imagine because I also know that my child, I saw her, I felt her, but I didn't get to know her. I can't imagine to get to know my child, know the personality and the person that my child has become, and then to lose them in that way. So my heart really do go out to you.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't even imagine that part. Because, and that's the thing about grief. It depends on where it hits. You never know how it's going to affect your life. And some people just don't come back from that. Some people can, some people can't. But I want you to know we support you too. I didn't want to miss that comment. Another person, Zane Good, she came in and she said, I don't know if it's a she or he. I can't even see really what the picture is. But they were saying that the Patreon is lit. Yes, every week. I'm telling you, if you're not over there, you got to go subscribe because it's so powerful over there. And like I said, we talk about all kind of stuff. It's somebody else. I saw something and this is for you, Aunt Debbie. She asked, Zane Good asked, this right here, dumb question, is alcohol's anonymous? I told you I'm getting tongue-tied, I'm sleepy. And what is that?
And
Al-Anon?
Al-Anon, no,
Yeah.
Al-Anon is for family that got alcoholics in Alcoholics Anonymous to support. So Al-Anon supports the family so they'll know what Alcoholic Anonymous and what the person is going through. It supports the family. Al-Anon. Alcohol Anonymous is for alcoholics. That's where we meet. We discuss. We have speakathons. We work steps. We do what we do and hear other people share their stories. Al-Anon is just for the family and the support for the family to let them know what the alcoholic is going through AA.
Thank you for explaining that.
I think that's what it was then. I said Alcoholic Anonymous. It must have been the other one that she was telling me to go to. So I appreciate that explanation. Yes.
Right. Al-Anon is for the families of an alcoholic. And it supports the family. It gives them literature, the symptoms. It breaks down what a person is going through. And it's very supportive to the family. because a lot of family members don't know what addicts are going through in Alcoholic
Hmm.
Anonymous. They don't know the symptoms. That's why I be reading and talking about the mental illness that alcohol brings on. And that's why I explained it from that book that I read, the Red Book. It tells you all of that. And that's in part of the steps. So you'll know your symptoms, your mental weakness, your strength, and you can watch yourself grow. That's why I continuously work the steps over and over again because I evolve as a person.
I love it.
Yes. I see, that's powerful. That's powerful. And the principles, to me, just listening to it, it could be used across any type of problems that you have. Really is still the same with the principles that you know teach us when you're reading the stories and then giving us the steps. It's still the same.
And you
I
can
have
It's
use
still
it
the
for
same.
life. You can use it for
Yes.
life, and that's my principle. And that's what I live by.
I didn't even finish what I was saying earlier. Miss Aunt Debbie, you just
Go
gave me a
ahead.
whole nother breakthrough.
Wow.
Well, while you was talking, it got my wheels turning again. How I said, today I was just actually was the first time I've set still in a while, and then sitting still here listening to you all. So how you're doing your group, our healthy living group, and how I said I've been able to make dream after dream come true. There's a little girl watching Eddie Murphy on Saturday Night Live. I was like, I wonder if I could ever do stand up comedy. I've done it. I wonder if well,
Mm.
I knew I wanted to be an actor. Everybody thought I wouldn't make it. Been to Hollywood, been on stages, been on sets, I'm good. Like everything, even this jewelry thing a long time ago, thought about it. And I just started doing it as a hobby at work. And people loved it and started buying it. And I've only been doing it just over, I can't even say 6 months yet. Yeah, just 6 months.
Wow.
And it hit me. It's like, duh, you done made all them other dreams come true. And no, they weren't necessarily little, but that's why what I'm dealing with now is that much bigger. Because what Aunt Debbie just said, growth. Every time you come through, the next one is gonna be bigger.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
God is preparing me. These little tests.
You encourage, this is encouraging me, I'm telling you, to keep going because I get in my
Well,
mind. And if
that's
y'all
what
see me slacking up, so, hey, reach
that's
out
the
to me and
group
say,
that
where
I
you
want to
been?
do. I want to help
Okay.
people stay accountable to themselves for their goals. My program is Shift. Set higher intentions for thyself.
Okay.
All
So
right
Y'all
now.
get that going so we could get on in that too.
look, I done already bought my first six masterminds, journals, and pens.
Well, all
Come
right
on
now.
now. That's why I was saying I got so much stuff on my computer. I'm just waiting to release it. And now
It's happening.
I
It's
said
happening.
I gotta go ahead and do it. I put it out there now, so I can't go back on it. So we about to
That's
get
what I
started.
love. Ooh, that's what I love about. I love being around women who love women. It ain't it. There is. I mean, I look at nature, and flowers ain't hating on each other. Trees
No,
ain't hating. The lilies ain't hating on the daffodils. They all just being pretty in the yard together.
yes.
They ain't even got to
What?
be in the bed together. And with this YouTube ish, I'm like, I don't. I know there are people out there who just are on something different, but I don't expect to be best friends with everybody, but I also
Right.
don't have to hate on who I'm not best friends with. Nobody is going to get in anybody's way. There's room for us all. This
Yes.
universe is big enough for us all to shine, and God needs us all to shine. Look, this little light of mine. God needs us all to shine our lights. But also, what I realize is even when two can't sit together, two positive magnets won't attract either. So
True.
I don't have to poop on nobody that I don't necessarily align with. Everybody can be great in their own lane.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
and
I'm for
that's
your
right.
healthy living program. I'm for Aunt Debbie keeping me out of depression with the red book. I mean, I appreciate the ladies, and oh my gosh, Rose Armstead has been my chat partner for a while, for months now. Indigo
Oh,
Girl, like
really?
I have loved shouting all of them out when I was on other chats. And
Yes.
I know I am a people.
Yes.
I'm yeah. So
Me
y'all
too.
did it for me tonight. I still, I'm still gonna be on my super grind, but y'all really, God put y'all here for me tonight.
And look, if we made you smile, so I'm happy about that. You know, when the way you came up and the way you are
Oh,
now, I feel like I did what I was supposed to do by coming on tonight.
Yeah.
your
Because
God,
platform, yes,
yeah,
your purpose.
God
You
bless
are
you.
living your purpose.
Yeah.
I know. I feel. I know I'm loved. I know I'm seen. I know I'm heard, and I love and I see and I hear each and every one of you, and have nothing but love for you.
and that's the point. And guess what? I'm gonna end right there because if I don't, we're gonna be on here 2 more hours, and then I'm gonna be really like, I'm about to lose my job. But tomorrow's
You about to
Friday,
lose
Go get your rest.
because I'm
everybody
loving
in the
this.
chat.
Hey,
Hug.
I love this. I can't be coming on the middle of the week no more. I'm gonna have to start doing this kind of stuff on the weekend now. Hey, and before we go, for the replay game, for everybody in the chat on the
We
panel,
love y'all too.
please go to the poll that I put on my community wall because I do need some answers for this, and it's because I'm trying to, get some.
Cause you on purpose.
Yes, I'm trying to get my mind going. So please just let me know what's more important to you. And matter of fact, I need to look at what I said. I think I said, what is it more important for you to have a listening ear? Because like I said, I'm building my channel and I'm building it not just for me, but for all of you all who want to come and be a part of it. So I asked the question, what's more important to you? Just a listening ear, supportive community, great advice, or all of the above?
All
So
of the above.
I know
all
I
of
put
the
all of the above too.
yeah, it's winning. So, and I did that on purpose because I knew most people was gonna say that, but I just wanted to see because everybody needs something different, and so
That's
I
true.
want to be able to offer whatever's needed, through
But
this
all that works
channel.
hand in hand.
Yes,
Come
they
on.
all work together. So I have had this been a joy. When I tell you I'm about to sleep, good dreams, and so happy. And then, I might have to sleep all night tomorrow evening. But this has done what it needs to do. I thank you so much, Jess Angel. I thank you so much, Aunt Debbie. I
You're
thank
so
Courtney.
welcome.
We'll see her in the morning. Don't forget to subscribe to everybody's channel. Thank y'all for the engagement, everybody's just the comments and everything. I really do appreciate this. I did want to say this one last comment of Indigo Girl. Look, I'm sleeping for real. So y'all will see this how I start changing. My tongue don't work no more. I'm starting my eyes is getting little and they already little. So please don't be upset with me. But she said, no one should be allowed to tell us how long we should grieve.
Amen.
The process of grieving is personal to us. And I always say that
Yeah.
because even it's days I don't think about my daughter, but I've had a year, like I could tell when the time is getting close to when I gave birth because I start feeling funny, and I don't know what's really going on because I wasn't thinking about it. But like I said, your body remembers, your heart remembers,
Yes.
you have signs
Yes.
of it that comes through
Woo.
you and you don't really may not know what's happening. Then I have to think, oh,
Yep.
her birthday and day of death is, coming up. And so, and then the other part with me, hey, Linda Gamble, Girl, we've been
The
trying to
super
leave
goat.
for an hour. She said, "Good morning." We've been trying to leave Linda Gamble for an hour. We can't get off here. But my husband's birthday is 5 days from when I lost my child. So that's the other thing that kills me. 'Cause
Oh,
when his birthday come, I know that's so it's just ongoing. So I'm just saying that to say when she talks about the grieving process, it's everybody's grieving time is up to you. And no one should be able to dictate that to you, but it does get easier as time goes along, and you can remember that person and have those positive memories about them, but it still hurts in your heart, and that's just the way it is.
yeah.
Like I said, I want to thank everybody for coming. Thank you, Linda Gamble, for coming. You're gonna have to get the replay, because if I don't get off this live right now, I'm not waking up in the morning. Well, not in the morning. I'm not waking up in a few hours because it is morning. And so I love you all. And
We love you.
I'm gonna just say my conclusion, and I'm about to play my music.
We
But
somebody need to play tap. Dun, dun, dun.
okay.
Rap music. Wrap
Don't
it up.
forget-
Nah.
Right. Don't
Blessings
forget,
to everybody.
Yes, yes. And don't forget to reach out, please, to my Instagram, my Twitter, or my Gmail, because I'm going to be checking them now for these next few weeks to see who are going to be a part of my health initiative. And Linda Gamble, you can hit the replay so you can hear the whole conversation, because it's a lot. But please reach out to me so I can know exactly how many people I have to get this started. And like I said, whoever start on this first go round, this is free. You grandfathered in. You will never have to pay for the program. And so I'm encouraging you to go ahead and start this journey now so we can get this community going. And it is a health initiative. It's not a strict diet. It's not none of that. It's more or less supporting each other to be healthy.
Support and
And
encouragement.
also, if I hope by you being on this live, you are able to feel love. I hope you felt seen, and I hope you felt heard. And I really want to, the link details. What did you say? Zane Good? Okay. Everything is love, seen, heard. So you can go to my Instagram, it's Love Seen Heard. My email is Love Seen Heard, and my Twitter is Love Seen Heard. So you just put that in, and I should come up. And you see the pink logo, it's on everything. I put my logo on everything.
I love that. I told you the other day, I love that logo.
I appreciate. I made it, girl. I told you I've been working on this stuff for a long time.
Look, it's
Also,
literally from your heart.
Yeah, this is who I am. Also, I want to say, please subscribe to all the content creators. Please come back. We got so much to talk about. We got a lot of more things to get into. Today was just impromptu tonight, and we just covered a lot of information that I wasn't planning on talking about, but now I know I can. You all have given me confirmation that the things I've been working on, I can actually start, bringing it out on the channel. So I was trying to wait because I was trying to gauge everything, but now you nice, wonderful women have taught me that I'm on the right track. So thank you so much. Please hit the like button on your way out. Everybody who got to go to work in a few hours, try to sleep as hard as you can so you can get a little rest. Like I try to do. For all those ones who get to sleep in, I'm going to be jealous in the morning, but I love you anyway. But it's all good. Try to wake up and get on Courtney's, I think, 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Central.
Yeah.
She goes live every day. Try to support her. What else? Saturday, because now I know good and well I'm not coming back live tonight. So I'm just going to go and say it all. Saturday, get on the Silver. She goes live. I think, does she go live at 7, Aunt Debbie?
Oh, let me go subscribe to this Silver.
She goes to her channel at 6, and then she
6.
goes over to Patreon at 7. That's when she have the watch party, and then after that, Patreon is open, and that's
Yeah.
when we have a ball.
Yes, so do that because I'm gonna have to sleep up on tonight so that I can be okay for Saturday and hit that. So hey, like I said, we got a community going. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you all. Thank you all for coming. I really appreciate y'all. Really, really seriously. You just don't know what this has done for me tonight because I was not expecting this. I really didn't know how many people was coming. And I'm just really, my heart is full. So I want to say good night, and I hope to see you all again. I promise y'all I will be coming live more because now you're not going to be able to get rid of me. Panels. I'm not going to be just jumping on panels. I'm going to obey the silver, and I'm going to put more effort into my channel. So you better be ready. Love
Stay
y'all.
on your channel with your own panel.
That's right.
Nah,
I'm still be out.
You still supporting other people, I know.
It sounds good.
I
but
just like playing with words.
Oh yeah. You know what it is. But yeah, and we waiting on you too, Jess. So hey, let us know when you get going. And
Okay, I will do a live jewelry making. How about that?
that's
that'd be nice.
I'll be loving to watch stuff like that because I'm a creative too. I made
Okay. Yeah, I look, I have started making jewelry videos and forgot I was making a video and just got into it. Just sitting there like, oh shoot. So yeah, I will do that. I will plan a live to make some jewelry.
Okay. Well, we'll be looking for it. So everybody, tell them what your channel is again.
Jess's Crown Source Jewelry. If I go over to the chat, it's gonna kick. Oh no, wait a minute! I can pull you up on my tablet and type it in there. Okay. But yep, Crown Source Jewelry.
I'll give you some time. You got 1 minute because I'm going to get this live.
I am moving fast.
3 hours.
Oh, look, let me turn the volume down. I forgot.
Look, I really wasn't planning on 3 hours, but I'm loving it. I'm just kidding. I'm having fun, but I'm starting to get cross-eyed and tongue-tied, so it's not gonna be well after a while. The people gonna hit the replay like, what in the world happened?
Hear us giggling.
Right. Yes.
Oh, okay. That's right. I think I'm subscribed to you from Crown Source too.
Yeah, I did. And I think I subscribed to all 3 of your channels today. I couldn't remember because I was trying to make sure I was subscribed. And 2, because I used to be subscribed under everybody with the DD Star channel.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so yeah.
I'm trying to grow this channel. I'm just using this channel name under everybody's. So, yeah.
Yep. So that's why I added Jess's to Crown Source Jewelry because I would accidentally be on that account and pop up in people's chat and people be like, "Who is that?"
Yeah, like I know. I'm getting that now. Even though I put DD Star by it, it's still like people don't know who I am. So I still have to. I mean, there's some people who know me, they know, but it's a lot of them that. So that's her channel. So subscribe to her channel. Okay. On my time, it's 12:31. Love y'all. Good night.
Love you. Good night, everybody. Good night. Prayers and blessings.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night. I'm gonna start my Good night, everybody.